That's what I was wondering about. How's Wes doing with having a teenage driver?
He loves it.
Does he, honestly? Or is
no, he
what's that insurance like? Is it expensive?
I don't know. He's not paying it, so it doesn't matter. He has his son's, he's in charge of his son's car, and his ex-wife is in charge of this one. So
thank God for divorce.
Sweet deal.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? It's interesting. The kids always first-time drivers always get into an accident, and Shannon is right with this one. Let's hear from you on what is the thing that happened. Because I bet you a majority of the accidents happen pulling in and out of that high school parking lot.
Yeah, mine was, like I said, on the way home, and it was a kid that I kind of sort of had a little bit of a crush on. So when I looked in my rear view mirror and saw it was him, my stomach sank. Like,
that was your
now I have to get out of the car.
Yeah, that was your hallmark moment.
Yeah, I had a crush on him, but I also had a boyfriend, so it wasn't going to
He rear-end you.
It was one of those.
Nia, what's going on? It's Mojo in the morning. Congratulations, by the way, to Sam. So congratulations, Sam, on her new car. What's going on, Nia?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
So that's crazy that you said about the high school parking lot because that actually happened to my mom's boss's son within the first 24 hours. He got his truck. Yeah, and his sister got into an accident the first week getting her car too. And then me, it was within the first month, but it was in the snow. So that's why I had my accident.
Oh, yes. By the way, if you get into this is one for Sam. She has not driven a winter yet. Wait till she drives. And I know she's probably had her permit, but wait till she drives a winter and wait till Wes sends her off on one of those snowy mornings when she's going to school. That was the most my blood pressure has ever been high.
For sure. And she has a long
I'm
drive
terrified.
to school.
Does she?
From our house, it's almost 40 minutes in the morning.
That's crazy.
During school hours. So it's no quick trip.
And make sure she leaves plenty early. Like I'm telling you, can I tell you something? Chelsea did this with the boys. She would follow them sometimes to make sure that they weren't being idiots. Because they don't understand how
different
the morning early drive, or even the afternoon on the way home, how crazy it would be.
Yeah. Your only thing higher than your blood pressure is the insurance rate.
I'm telling you, it does go up too. Heather, what's happening? It's Mojo in the morning.
Morning. How are you guys?
We're doing okay. We're talking about first-time driver, first-time accident.
Yep. So I turned 16 on August 24th. We started school. I got my license the day of my birthday. The next day I went to school. I was driving to pick up a friend of mine. I mean, the school was close or whatever, and so was she. But I got to the stop sign, and there was like a bunch of school buses lined up. So it's kind of like inching out to try to get past them. And I T-boned a car, and it was actually the mother of someone I went to school with.
Oh. Was she nice to you about it? Because it was.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She was understanding. My whole bumper fell off, and then I had to duct tape it back on for the rest of my.
Yeah, that's the other thing too is when you're then getting in an accident and the car is still drivable and you have to drive it every day to school to see that big old dent on the back of the thing. Thank God you're just safe. Linda wants to what's that? Turn your radio down, Linda.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Good morning.
That's all right. Good morning. Linda, a mom of daughters, and what happened?
So when my first daughter, my oldest, got her driver's license, I wanted to see what accident. And it was usually within 6 months, you'll get in an accident if you're not careful. So sure enough, she was parked right outside of her house, trailer parked next to the street. And as she pulled out, she hit a Lincoln.
Oh.
And the guy was serious. He had just come back weeks ago at an airport. So I had to go out there and take care of that. Then my youngest, hers took 2 months. And she was 2 blocks down the street, and she rear-ended a brand-new truck.
Oh, no. That's the worst.
You need a scooter.
That's the worst. Yeah. Quick question, Linda. Who taught them how to drive, you or their dad?
Oh, you had to go there.
I know.
Listen, Linda.
I'm telling you.
No, listen. They both were messing around with the radio, and I did not teach them how to do that.
Blame it on our radio station, why don't you?
Yeah, they must have been listening Mojo. You guys are on fault.
That's it. Exactly. That's funny. Wow. I'm sorry about that. You know what, though? It's called character building, hitting a Lincoln.
Lincoln drivers don't play.
They don't.
Tell you, they either old or they about their money.
That is so
Either
accurate.
way, bro.
Hold on a second. Janae, are you there?
Yeah.
How quick did you get into an accident?
In the first 24 hours after I got my license.
Janae.
No.
First 40.
Yeah, and it totaled my car out.
Wow.
My grandpa had given me a car, and I was supposed to be learning how to make deliveries for my dad's business, and I literally just got plowed right into the very first day I had my license, and I didn't want to drive forever.
Oh, my God. By the way, yours isn't as bad as this one. Hold on a second. This is great. Sadie, are you there?
Yeah. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. We're talking about first-time driver, first-time accident. Tell everybody when you got in yours.
Leaving the parking lot of the Secretary of State
No,
5 seconds after I got my license.
No.
I swear to God.
What
Set a
happened?
I can't even make this up.
Yeah.
So the whole first car thing was just a nightmare to begin with. I bought a car and didn't know it was a stick shift. And so I got in it and was like, what is this third? No, I didn't. I bought it from my old boss, and he told me it was a totally different car. And I was like, I'll buy it. And I got in. And I was like, what is this third pedal for? Like, explain this to me. Well, it turns out it was a stick shift, so I had to learn to drive it.
Yeah.
So anyway, fast forward, I get my license, go to the Secretary of State. I take my picture. I'm so excited. My girlfriend, Erin, was in the car with me, and we're pulling out right there at 13 and Woodward. And boom, I T-bone a minivan. Aaron's head takes off my rear view mirror. Never had a rear view mirror again.
Oh, my God.
Needless to say, I crashed that car into everything. I had severe stick shift and severe hill anxiety.
Jeez.
But today I can drive a stick like a pro.
There you go. It's training.
Good
Yeah.
job.
When's the last time that you've ever gotten into an accident? Now as a grown woman.
Actually, it's been the last car accident I got into was shortly after I got my license. I wasn't driving, but I was in a really bad car accident in my freshman year of high school.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank God you're safe. Knock on wood, too, by the way. Don't ever answer that question without knocking on wood. You want to make sure you don't get in one. I think it's funny pulling out of the Secretary of State's office. Kirsten got into an accident during driver's training. I've always wondered how many people in driver's training have ever gotten in an accident. What did you hit?
Oh, sorry, me?
Yeah.
Yes, a mailbox. It was so embarrassing because I had 2 other students in the car with me.
And quick question for you. When you hit the mailbox, did the person that was your driver's ed teacher like freak out? Did he yell or scream or?
No, I said to him, "Sir, what do I do in this situation?" And he goes, "Oh, just drive. Just go back to school." I'm like, "Okay, well, that doesn't seem like a great idea." But anyways, I'm like, he didn't have me pull over and take over the wheel or anything. He was just like, "Yeah, just drive back to school. It's fine." So then the guy who owned the mailbox ends up following us for a good, like, almost 10 miles back to the school. And starts chewing out my driver instructor for us leaving his house.
As he should.
And leaving his mailbox on the
I can't
ground.
believe the driver's ed teachers teach you how to do a hit and run.
That'll be all right.
That's pretty amazing. Now, that's the kind of driver's ed teacher you want. All right, it's Mojo in the morning.
I want. Shannon's Dirty coming up in less than 30. Give it to me. Mojo in the morning.
All right, it is Mojo in the morning. Phone number 844-MOJO live. Text 95500. And if you do text us, we'll call you because we want to get you on the air with us. I have to tell you guys that I feel bad about this, and I haven't gotten full confirmation on whether or not I'm right on my gut feeling, but I think my gut has always been pretty right. I think I got somebody fired. And I'm going to tell you guys, I'll tell you guys the story, and you guys tell me if you think that this is the case. I can't say the name of the place, but there's a store that I go to a lot, and when I go to buy stuff from the store, there's a guy that I always end up buying it from. And when I go in there, the guy is a huge listener of the show, always really cool with me. And anytime that I go in, he always ends up discounting the things that I'm buying there. And I don't want to say what the stuff is that I'm buying. So I usually go in, I'll talk to him a little bit. He'll talk to me a little bit about the show, all this stuff, and he'll give me like a discount. He'll go, hey, I'll give you like 25% off. I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. This is great. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, it's like great. So I met the owner of this place. I ran into the owner of this place, and he came up to me and he goes, hey, it's so cool. I understand that you like coming into our store. I really think that this is awesome. And I said, oh, yeah, thanks a lot. He goes, oh, this is really cool. And I said, yeah, and I just want to let you know, so-and-so is so incredible. Every time that I go into that store, this guy is always so attentive to me. His customer service is amazing, and I do appreciate when he gives me the discount.
Oh.
I have not seen him at the
Oh
store.
my God, you're doing so well.
And you lost your discount.
And I have not seen him at the
Selfishly,
store.
that's where my brain would go.
Right.
I have a feeling that I got him fired.
You are so f***ing fired.
I think honestly, and he has not returned my messages because I actually have
You've
his
reached
number.
out to
I
him?
text him. Yeah, and I've not gotten a text back, so I'm worried that maybe either he's got a company phone and he no longer has the company phone or whatever. But I wanted to throw this out there. If you are listening, you know who you are. I'm sorry. I apologize. Have you guys ever done anything to get somebody fired? Have you ever?
Oh,
Do you ever think,
God.
or has any listener of ours ever done something and got somebody fired? Like, have they ever complained about something, and
I
then
done
you feel
got
bad?
fired because of somebody talking too much, or maybe I was the person talking too much.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd
I was
you
working
do?
at a job. There's an old radio station that I was working at.
Yeah.
And I used to work club nights, and I was underage, and I had a little something to drink. Everybody was drinking in there. So they pulled me into the office. They being like the program director, the higher ups. They're like, hey, we understand. We get it. We're not going to fire you. Just, kind of don't do it again. I went back, told other people on my promo team. Monday morning come, somebody done snitched and said what I said. Now I'm out of the job.
You talk to the PD, the program director.
Wow.
Do you know
Telling everybody
what?
everything.
As I'm thinking about this, we as a show got somebody fired. And I don't know if you remember this story, but it had to do with one of the local hospitals. And there was, and correct me if I'm wrong on this story, Mojo, because it was a long time ago, but there was a woman who was like a really huge fan of the show, which we always appreciate. But she came to an event and had made a comment about saving, what was it? She was saving like specimens or something from like our tests at the hospital.
She told us the story.
Yes, I swear on my
She
life.
told the story on the air, and
The hospital heard.
And the hospital heard and put two and two together and knew, because I don't think she said the hospital that she worked for. Like, I don't think she actually verbalized
I think you're right.
it, but
Yeah.
they knew. And it was bad.
She
Which, by-
deserved to get fired.
It was, well,
She's stealing specimens.
yeah, it was like a really
Done
weird
case,
situation.
bro.
She was such a sweetheart too, but
I don't give a
she's
damn how
telling a
sweet you
story
are.
and I'm like, oh my God, this is so weird. Why are you saying
We
this
need
out
to
loud?
Search her house.
Valerie, hold on a second. 844-MOJO live. 844-665-6548. I got somebody fired. People are texting going, snitches get stitches, Mojo. What's up? How you doing, Valerie?
Good morning. So we were eating at one of the restaurants at the casino, and our server decided when she brought our change to just bring whole bills rather than bringing the coin change. But of course, she rounded in her favor and not mine. And I was ticked, not because of the amount, but because she was essentially stealing from me to make that decision to just keep my money. So I casually mentioned it to somebody else that worked at the casino, and she got fired because at the casino you can't mess with anyone's money, like even a penny.
Yeah.
So,
if there's a discrepancy at all, you can obviously call fraud, and they do not play when it comes to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And so they got fired. Do you feel
I
bad?
think so. I do, because that wasn't the point of my story. It was just like, quit being lazy, give people their change. If you don't know how to count, I'll tell you what my change is.
Yeah. It's funny. Those people that work at casinos are usually better at math than anybody. That was a bad person at math. What's up, David? How you doing?
Mojo, you're terrible. You never lose the plug. Keep your mouth shut. I can never rob a bank with you because you won't keep your mouth. I can't look at you the same, Mojo.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. Seriously, it was such a great.
Keep your mouth shut.
It was a great hookup. It was like the best hookup that I've ever had, and now all of a sudden it's screwed. Bill, what's going on? You got somebody fired at Buffalo Wild Wings?
I did. First time, long time.
Hey, Bill on the phone.
Yeah. So we were sitting there, me and my girlfriend, we were eating Buffalo Wild Wings, and our server had came out and given our food, and then we just didn't see her for like a half an hour, 45 minutes. She came out and told us that her manager pulled her in the office, and that's why she didn't come out. So I went up and reamed out the manager that I thought it was kind of bad that you go and, bring an employee back or a server back and, pull her into the office while everything's going on, and she has customers to attend to. And she says, I didn't pull anybody in the office. Needless to say, we didn't see that server the rest of the time we were there.
No, man.
What the hell are they doing?
Yeah, I wonder what was going on. A little drugs in the parking lot.
Sniffing a habanero.
What's going on, Jane? Hi.
Hey, guys. How are ya?
Good. You got somebody fired?
Unfortunately, yes.
Where was this at?
Well, at Quick and Loan.
Oh, geez. What did you do to get some? What'd you do?
Dan Gilbert likes his money, so so one of my coworkers, I was a team lead, and he was always on the internet shopping for his basketball gear. So just one day, I was like, if I don't hear any clicking, you ain't working.
Oh no!
And my boss passed and heard me say that, and next thing you know, they fired.
They fired. Oh my God! Wait, what was the stuff that he was buying? Cleveland Cavaliers stuff? Because then that's actually keeping the money in house.
Thanks.
That would have been a smart move, but no.
No, man. Oh, God.
That's post LeBron.
Tim, you got a cop fired?
Oh, I did. First time caller.
Hey.
Okay, Tim on the phone. Let's talk about it.
What happened, Tim?
He pulled me over about 2 days in a row, and I told him I'd have his job. Well, I did some research on him, and he had domestic violence, so I went to the city council about it, and he lost his job that night.
Wow, that's crazy.
But it's bad to say because he ended up committing suicide.
Oh my
God!
Oh, what a story!
Tim?
Oh God!
Yeah, Tim, that just took a hard left.
Yeah,
that was pretty.
Gotta take that to the
That was
grave.
pretty crazy.
Say that.
Yeah.
Have a good day, brother.
No pun. Oh my God! Holy crap! How do I go to the next one? All right, here you go. Here we
You
go.
guys, I hate when that happens.
I know.
To the topic.
It's like drove off the road on that one. Hold on, Tim. Was that Tim on that one?
Yeah.
We got a new Tim. Tim, we got to make good Tim. Tim, you got somebody fired?
Yeah. So one time, my wife and I were at the Cheesecake Factory. I order nachos, whatever, how whatever comes. My wife orders literally just chicken tacos, just one chicken and cheese, nothing else, no lettuce. Waitress goes, yeah, I got you. Tacos come back in a lettuce wrap with extra lettuce.
Oh.
Then we get manager involved and say, hey, we asked for no lettuce. She literally comes back and says, I promise you, I watched them, made them, no lettuce on them. She takes a bite. All the lettuce was put on the bottom.
Oh.
Literally.
Are you professional or not?
Wow.
And then I'm like, so you looked at it? Because what am I looking at right now? And then I'm literally walking, both of them. This was at 12 Oaks Mall. So one of the nails places by like Nordstrom, I'm literally walking and I see both of them working. I'm like, looks like you guys got a new job.
Oh.
Wow, they worked at the nail place. Tim, by the way, Tim, by the way, you don't mess with this man's nachos. You do not mess with his nachos. Out of everything.
You know what's also sad?
What's that?
About my nachos is someone next to me ordered the nachos. Mine look like from the bottom of the barrel. His look like Gordon Ramsay made them. And I'm like, what am I, chopped liver?
That's right. What am I, chopped liver, Tim? I get you. That's awful. Out of everything on that big, beautiful menu that they have, you ordered the nachos, for God's sakes.
It's okay. There's nothing good in it, that place anyways. We're boycotting it after that.
All right.
Still spicy about it.
I'm telling you.
Hold on a second here. This is a good one. This is actually a good call because those last two sucked. Jamie, are you there?
Yeah, hi.
Jamie got someone fired. This is a salacious one. What happened, Jamie?
My boyfriend was in rehab in Monroe, and he was cheating on me with his therapist. And I had went through his phone one day, and I found, photos and videos of them being, baking cookies. So I emailed them to her boss, and she was fired, and she actually lost her license.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
He was getting therapy And sex from his therapist?
Sex therapy.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Recording it.
And record. That's amazing. That's craziness. Hold on, one last one. James, are you there, James?
Yep, I'm here.
Hi, James. Who'd you get fired?
So there was this guy that ended up sleeping with my girlfriend, and so of course we broke up for it. And about 2 weeks later, we ended up at the same party, and I played off everything all cool with him and everything, like I didn't care, and water under the bridge. I sat there and I got him to smoke a couple of joints with me, and this was before weed was legal. And mind you, this was in Kentucky, so it's definitely illegal. And about 2 days later, I went and called his boss and told him that he was high on the job. And he had a pretty high up job, you know, zero tolerance for drugs or anything like that. So he ended up getting fired pretty quickly.
Wait, what about you, though? You were smoking weed, too. Can't swear. Hold on. You can't swear there. You didn't get fired?
Sorry about that.
You didn't get fired?
No, I didn't. I didn't work at the same place. I had a construction job at the time.
Oh, my gosh.
Premeditated.
Yeah.
Say he backdoored your girl, you backdoored him in his job.
Wow. That's crazy. All right. Well, listen, you behave yourself, okay, James?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, exactly.
Yes, sir.
Or I'll get you fired. Yeah, now he's going back to listen to it.
He's going back to smoke.
Yeah. All right. All right. Any of these other ones good? Mojo, me and my husband called.
What is happening? It's not like my car.
I'm reading. Speed reading. No, none of these are good.
Don't miss this.
Mojo in the morning.
When we come back here next on the Mojo in the Morning show, the War of the Roses, busting a cheater, her baby daddy leaving their 5-year-old to go mess around. Coming up in moments, we make a phone call. Shannon, what do you got breaking in the dirty?
Well, state leaders are miffed about these Canadian wildfires and the smoke that we're all experiencing and are calling for action. So I'll update you on what's going on with that coming up in the dirty.
And your chance to get out of here, get away from the smoke and go down to Florida. A trip to Florida next. We'll give it away.
If you start a relationship being the other woman, you will never be the only woman. Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 7:40 on Mojo in the Morning. Channel 955.
It's Mojo in the Morning's Motor City Traffic.
We are under an air quality advisory through tomorrow because of that smoke, by the way. 727-65. We are going to see sunshine, mostly sunshine today, and a high temp of 83. A disabled vehicle blocking the left lane. 94 eastbound at 75. Some stop-and-go traffic from 96. It is slow northbound 275 between Ann Arbor Road and M1496, and some slow traffic because of that lane closure. 75 northbound between Outer Drive and Schaefer. That's your Channel 955 traffic on the morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Vibe Credit Union. What's the vibe at Vibe Credit Union? Opening a new branch right in your community at Metro Parkway and DeQuinder, across from Target and Lowe's. Vibe Credit Union, elevating community, creating opportunity. Visit vibecreditunion.com to learn more.
My anniversary is going to be coming up here, and one of the things that I will tell you that always makes a better anniversary is a present from Lucido Fine Jewelry. And Lucido knows what to get. If you go into one of their great locations, their boutiques in Rochester, Birmingham, or their flagship store over in Sterling Heights, you're going to get the best quality from the best staff ever. So when you're thinking jewelry and you're thinking name brands like Rolex, you got to go to Lucido. Lucido Jewelry and the great people over there, lucidojewelry.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is coming back to Las Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena. September 19th and 20th.
Streaming live only on Hulu. And you can win your way to be there for a weekend full of superstar performances.
Featuring
Tate McRae, Ed Sheeran, Lil Wayne, Jelly Roll, Maroon 5, Mariah Carey, Glorilla,
Diplo, and more.
16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Music brings us together.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. And keep listening for the next chance to win your way there.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Woo! This iHeart energy
Audible is a proud partner of the 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival. Explore the best selection of audiobooks, plus podcasts and originals all in one easy app. There's more to imagine when you listen. Sign up for a free trial at audible.com.
This hour is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM because we're Michigan's most experienced personal injury law firm.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
You can save big on 6-packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or Vernors. Select varieties or buy 2, get 2 free with your card. Limit 8. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
We're Michigan slip and fall lawyers, and we fight negligence. Negligence that leads to needless injuries. Michigan Slip and Fall Lawyers has handled hundreds of slip and fall cases. Contact us now at falllaw.com and get your free consultation. That's falllaw.com.
Summer is here, and BetMGM Casino is bringing you the hottest online casino experience. Heat things up with a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQIFM at sign up. Play your favorite games like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer, or check out our exclusive slots like MGM Grand Millions and the Wizard of Oz. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
Hey, Detroit, I got a secret, and it's out. It's about Total Wireless. They are the greatest wireless provider that is always in your corner. You see, Total Wireless has unlimited phone plans starting at $25 a month per line when you get 4 lines. But that's not even the best part. Total Wireless is running on the #1 network here in Detroit, so you get unlimited data that never, ever slows you down. So what are you waiting for? Stop by your nearest store today. In times of traffic, your data may be temporarily slower. Additional terms apply. Rankings based on Root Metrics Detroit Root Score Report, first half 2025.
Hey, hello. Listen to my voice talking to you about the new Old Spice NFL collection at Walmart. Now listen to my smell. I smell like NFL stars Jared Goff, CeeDee Lamb, Saquon Barkley, CJ Stroud, and George Kittle. I smell like greatness. Why? Because I'm wearing Old Spice's new NFL collection. How can you put the greatness of the NFL into a smell, you ask? You can't. But Old Spice can, and they did. Smell like Suntal and Speed, Driftwood and Drive, Sea Ties and Toughness with the Old Spice NFL collection available at Walmart. Smell like the greatest smell in the NFL with Old Spice.
Attorney advertising. Michigan. Attorney Siegel Law Firm. Paid actor dramatization. Top dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success.
Sir, you cannot bring that dog into the courtroom. Your Honor, he has to be here. This is who's representing me. His name is Top Dog. Have y'all met before? Yeah, we met before. Last time that dog was in my courtroom, he bit somebody. Tried to bite me too. Control your dog. One wrong move, he's out of here. Control that dog. Okay, I got him. So this what happened. We told them to settle. They don't want to settle. We told them what we wanted. Now we want double. See them over there shaking their head saying no. You see Top Dog growling? This is not good. I ain't want this to happen. I really can't control this dog. He about to bite him. He about to bite him bad. This ain't no little dog. This a big dog. He ain't gonna bite him on their ankles. He gonna bite him in their neck. He biting him. The safe word is mercy. Say it. Mercy. Say it. Mercy. Always make the call. Top Dog Law.
It's time to play Super Raffle from the Michigan Lottery. The raffle with the richest payout ever. The best odds ever to win the $6 million grand prize. Plus 2 prizes of $1 million. 12 $100,000 prizes and 4 new weekly bonus drawings of $25,000 each. From August 13th to September 3rd. Just scan your ticket in the Michigan Lottery app. So get your Super Raffle ticket today with the final drawing on or after September 8th. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Ever
sign up for a phone plan thinking, wow, great price, and then a few months later, it's like, surprise, your bills doubled? With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever. That's unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 a month. No price hikes, no contracts. Head to your local Boost store today and get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Let me ask you something. Is your money doing everything it can for you?
I don't know. How would I know?
Is it automatically saving for special events and keeping you posted on its progress? Like at Huntington Bank?
Oh, no.
Is it tracking your spending so you can make the best choices at the mall?
Nope.
Or setting limits on your teenager's debit card?
Definitely not.
Then it could certainly be doing more.
Yeah, sure sounds like it.
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
After an accident, there are two types of people. Those who got the Bernstein advantage and those who wish they did.
More Mojo in seconds.
The smart choice for your house is Michigan's very own wall-side windows because they are the factory. So no middleman markups. Get half off every window right now. And Wallside's exclusive no interest extended financing personalized for you. You can take advantage by going to wallside.com.
This report is sponsored by Starbucks.
Wildfire smoke continuing to impact our skies and air quality through tomorrow. Today, sunshine and a high of 84. Tomorrow, more sunshine and temps staying in the mid-80s.
This summer, try the new Strato Frappuccino blended beverage at Starbucks. It's the classic blended iced coffee you love, now topped with a creamy layer of handcrafted brown sugar cold foam. Available for a limited time. Your brown sugar Strato Frappuccino is ready at Starbucks.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by ExecutivePlasticSurgery.com.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios with over 50 Metro Detroit locations and just $15 a month.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit Autolaw.com.
That's Autolaw.com.
Cheat and you'll get caught. It's the War of the Roses in minutes on Mojo in the Morning.
We're going to give you a chance to win a trip to Florida right now. Qualify by winning $50, and then you could be going to Clearwater, Florida with a friend. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. Win a trip to Clearwater Beach, Florida. Stay at the Shepherd's Beach Resort. Enjoy a sunset golf cruise aboard the Starship's Sunset Dinner Cruise. Dolphins will be beautiful at the Clearwater Marine Aquarium, and dinner at Salty's Island Beach Bar and Grill. Courtesy of Visit Florida. Good luck. 844-MOJO Live.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Shannon with what's trending in the Dirty on the 30. Good morning, Shannon.
So, good morning. These wildfires in Canada, and there are hundreds of them. I think I read somewhere this morning there have been 4,000 since the beginning of the year.
Wow.
They're creating really, really unhealthy air quality conditions across the Midwest, especially here in Michigan, where some areas yesterday ranked among the worst air quality in the world. We were in the top 5 in southeastern Michigan. And this morning, state and county leaders are calling for action, urging officials on both sides of the border to please work together towards solutions to this crisis that is causing a lot of health problems for Michigan residents, especially those with lung conditions like you and I have, Kev, like asthma, COPD, those sorts of things.
You want the leader first, or do you want the story about the air quality?
It doesn't matter. This is Macomb County Public Works Commissioner Candace Miller talking about how they want to take some action here.
This is now the 3rd or 4th summer. So is this going to be the new norm? Is this the way we have to live every summer in pure Michigan? I mean, that's not the correct answer. We have to demand some more aggressive measures to control these wildfires.
And well, here's the problem. They don't put the fires out in Canada, and I don't understand why they don't. If this was in California, like we have a couple fires out there, they're out there fighting those fires. But here's the story from Ginger Z, by the way. Michigan's very own, West Michigan's very own, and Good Morning America's person.
Tonight, air quality alerts for millions from the Great Lakes to the Northeast as wildfires in the U.S. and Canada rage. New England skies covered in thick, hazy smoke. WCVB's chief meteorologist, Cindy Fitzgibbon.
And this is what it looks like in Worcester. This is what it looks like in Boston.
At Boston's Logan Airport, the FAA issuing a brief ground stop, blaming the smoke. Dozens of flights delayed. There are air quality alerts up from New York City and back through the Great Lakes. Meteorologist Mike Taylor from our Detroit affiliate, WXYZ.
This puts you in the unhealthy criteria. Simply put, that means that it's just bad air for everybody.
The air quality rating in the Detroit area among the worst in the world today. The culprit? Smoke from more than 700 wildfires in Canada. Meanwhile, in California, hot, dry conditions fueling multiple major wildfires. The Gifford Fire north of Santa Barbara, which nearly tripled in size Saturday, now burning more than 100 square miles and still out of control. At least 3 people injured, one suffering serious burns.
Yeah, extraordinary pictures from across the U.S. and Canada tonight. Let's get right to Ginger. And Ginger, as you said, from the Midwest to the Great Lakes to the Finger Lakes, all the way to New York City and Boston, the impact from this is vast.
It is, and that's because Canada, David, has had more than 16 million acres burned. That's more than twice their average acreage to date. Now, behind me, the smoky skies are evident, and we have air quality in the unhealthy for sensitive groups category. Locally, all the way down to Delaware, up to Maine, the air quality alerts back to Green Bay, Grand Rapids, Michigan, even Northwest Indiana. How long does this stick around? Well, for the midweek is what we have to kind of hold out for. Wednesday, by then, things are looking better, but we're going to see this push around some of that near surface smoke, which is tough for people with asthma, certainly for the young or elderly.
I don't understand. This is the thing I don't understand. I don't understand what pushes it out. Like, you know, they were talking about how by tomorrow afternoon, it could be better quality. We'll have normal quality air. What is it winds that we need to have pick up?
It must be some sort of weather system, yeah.
And they say, I know that, and we don't have rain in the forecast, so it's not like rain is coming, but it is an interesting thing to see the video of the California wildfires, and they've got huge planes that are pumping water on these things. And then you see the fires that are burning over in Canada, and it doesn't even look like they got anything putting these things out.
I know.
What is the reasoning? Why do they not fight the fires over in Canada?
Great question.
So we need to fight the fires. I don't know what we need to do.
We need them to give us some answers. If it's bro, I'm telling you, like Shannon mentioned, I have asthma. This week in particular, I've probably have used my inhaler more than I have in the past 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
Like literally walking outside, visibly seeing this shadow, this overcast of haze. It's daunting.
Let's not be just tariffing Canada. Let's go and say, hey, put the fires out. Let's do this. Yeah. I mean, I think we got so much crazy stuff going on in this world, but the thing that's going to end up killing us is going to be this crap that's coming over our way every single summer, like Candace Miller said.
Yeah. Beyonce is still rocking her Levi's, but fans have reason to suspect that she's soon going to be trading them in for something a little more rock and roll as she gears up to release her highly anticipated Act 3 album. So yesterday, Beyonce, I should say, dropped a commercial for her ongoing partnership with Levi's. She appears as the denim cowboy riding into town on a horse and hustling this group of men who are playing a game of pool. But after her opponents drop their pants as a penalty for losing the game, Beyonce exits the bar on a motorcycle. So the Hive was quick to point out that her methods of transportation in the ad could symbolize her transition from the country-inspired Cowboy Carter era to the rollout for her next album, which everybody is guessing is going to be a little more rock for Act 3. It's like a big clue in there, a little Easter egg.
People like to try to figure things out before they're figured out.
But artists are also taking a page from Taylor Swift, and they love dropping those things in there as well. And lastly, Dolly Parton's beloved Dollywood has been named the #1 theme park in America again, beating out Disney and Universal and TripAdvisor's 2025 Traveler's Choice Awards. It is the third time in 4 years that the Tennessee park has taken that top spot, thanks to glowing reviews from people who love it. I've never been. Have you been?
It's not better than Cedar Point, is it?
I've never been.
Come on.
So they say the country charm, the roller coasters, the customer service is spectacular. Really? That outranks Disney. So the list right now, the full top 5 is Dollywood in at #1, Magic Kingdom #2, I've never heard of this one before. Noble's Amusement Resort in Pennsylvania, number 3.
Book club.
Disney's Hollywood Studios, number 4. And Universal's Islands of Adventure coming in at number 5.
So I've always thought this Dollywood thing was like a small little mom and pop store. It's a legitimate amusement park.
Yeah.
That I had no idea. That blows my mind.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Let me Google this place.
The Joe Show says that new Universal park that just opened up is spectacular.
Really?
They say that thing is like amazing if you're planning any type of trip down to Florida. They said that's the best.
Legit.
Yeah. For everything you missed today, you can still listen to the podcast or to Mojo in the Morning in the free iHeartRadio app.
Get more dirt at mojointhemorning.com. Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
All right, we got to get to the roses. First, though, let me grab Ann here. Ann. Hi, Ann.
Mojo.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello, Ann.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ann. You're a winner.
Good morning,
Yeah, Ann.
Morning.
so excited.
And
Woo!
you could be going on a trip to Florida this winter. We're giving away trips all August, and then all through the winter, we're giving away trips courtesy of Visit Florida. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you. This would be wonderful. It's my husband and I's 30th wedding anniversary in September, and this would be wonderful.
You've put up with that guy for 30 years.
I know. I don't know how I did it.
Hey, Ann, we'd love to send you on this. Congratulations to you. We're getting you qualified.
I would love to go.
You're going to have a 1 in 5 chance of winning. We're going to qualify 5 people this week. So wait until we get done with Friday's qualifier, and then we'll call the winner on Monday here on the show, okay?
I will. Thank you so much.
You're so
Enjoy
welcome.
your day, everyone.
Hey, you too. Have a great day. Hold on one second. Thank you to Visit Florida. Chance again tomorrow. It's Mojo in the Morning. We have sold out Chris Brown tickets for our next giveaway. We'll do that coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, 8:30. War of the Roses. If you ever worry that you're being cheated on, text cheater to 95500.
Catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the Morning.
Deja, do you guys date?
Who, in real life?
in real life. No, do you date your father of your baby?
Yes.
So you guys are together. You guys are dating. So it's not like you're not just checking up on the person who's the father of your baby daddy. You guys actually are you're in a relationship and you're together.
Yes.
Okay, and why do you think that he's cheating on you?
Oh, I think he's cheating on me because he's just been real sketchy and he's making all these excuses. Well, we have a child together.
Yeah.
And so he's been making all these excuses like he can't pick her up from school, and there hasn't been no problem any other times, And so I'm like, what's going on? That's one reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what's the other reason?
That's what I'm saying. So we been hooking up, so that's why we've been together for 8 years. So it's kind of like, like a little gray area, but we together, and that's, if we messing around, we together. So I need to know. That's why I'm like, he's being sketchy on some things where it hasn't been like that.
Do you guys have an understanding with each other that you guys are both going to be committed to just the two of you and try to make this thing go?
I think we can be a little clear on the line. So
okay.
Wait, so going back to the school thing, for example, what excuse does he have that he all of a sudden can't pick up your child?
He's not really giving me too many excuses. Like maybe he has to go somewhere that it just came up type of deal. Nothing like, oh, I want to remind you, you may have to pick her up because I have to do something at 5. It's always like last minute.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what makes me kind of think with a wondering eye.
Okay.
Has he ever cheated on you in the past?
Yeah.
Have you ever cheated on him?
Yeah, I had to get my lick back.
Oh.
Oh, my God. I said eye for an eye.
Exactly.
I never heard I'll give my lick back. Oh, my God. Okay. Deja, you just turned me on in one sentence. All right, here we go. We're going to call him up, and we're going to see where he's going to send a dozen free roses, and we're hoping he sends them to Deja. You be quiet. Mute your phone if you can. Okay?
Okay.
War of the Roses.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ty?
Yes. Who's this?
Hi, Ty. My name is Nicole, and I'm calling you from a brand new floral company called rosesbloom.com with an offer for some free flowers. If you can answer 2 survey questions for me, we're going to give you a dozen long-stemmed red roses today that can be sent to the person of your choice anywhere in the country, totally free of charge to you. Not going to ask you for any sort of credit card or financial information or anything like that. We're just hoping that you'll use this in the future when you want to order flowers. Do you have like a minute?
Not really.
Okay, what about 30 seconds? Let me ask you the questions, okay? Have you purchased flowers in the last 6 months, Ty?
No, I have a person. No, I ain't purchasing no flowers.
Okay, do you plan on purchasing flowers maybe in the next 6 months or so?
I guess so. Let's get to
Okay,
the flower.
so that's it. That's actually all I needed from you, and now I'm authorized to provide you with that dozen long-stemmed red roses. So do you have somebody that you'd want to send some flowers to today?
Probably, but I'd rather you just send them to me.
There's no girlfriend or wife or mom, sister, anybody you'd like these to go to?
Man, me.
What are you going to do with them when I do send them to you?
Send them to somebody special.
So we can cut you out of it and just send them right to that person and make it a lot easier for you.
Man, it'll be a lot easier if you could just send them to me, so I can send them to someone special.
Okay, how about this? Ty, why don't I include a card for who you're going to send them to with the flowers? And that way, when you get them...
You can put a card in there, leave it blank, and send it to me.
Okay, Ty. I will go ahead and do that. And as I'm getting all of this done, I'm going to let you know that this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes. Are you okay with that?
I record it for what?
For quality and training purposes.
Is that a yes/no answer, or is it I guess?
I do need a yes from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ty, I'm going to come on the phone because this is getting a little too difficult for us. And I'm just going to explain this, and then we're going to send the flowers, and we will send them to you. Okay?
Let's get it.
Ty, I need to inform you, though, before we do get your information to send you the flowers, that this is the Mojo in the Morning show. And we were calling you up to see where you were going to send a dozen free roses because your girlfriend, Deja, is on the phone. And Deja wanted to know if you would send them to her.
This sounds like some bullshit you would pull.
This sounds like something that she would do?
This definitely sounds like her bullshit.
Well, no. Well, you have to understand something, that it's not like she was doing anything wrong. She was just trying to send you some flowers or wanted to see where the flowers were going to go to. But who are you going to give the flowers to?
Who was I going to give?
Were you going to give the flowers to Deja?
I was going to give them to someone special. My daughter.
No, you wasn't.
There you go. You got these people calling me with this bullshit.
I do, because I think you got something going on with somebody else.
We discussed this.
Why
over and over?
Why do you think that Ty would not give your daughter the flowers?
Because she's 5 years old. Like, what is she going to do with flowers? Really?
I'm trying to show her how a man should treat a lady. Like, what are you talking about?
Well,
like,
you can't
what are
pick
you
her up
talking
on
about?
time. What's up with that?
I work. You know, I work different
there's
hours,
no work.
different shifts, and then I Uber on the side. Like, what are we talking about?
So Ty, you're saying that your daughter is your priority, and you do take care of your daughter?
Exactly, and I have to work to do so.
So Deja told us that there are many times where you say you can't pick up your daughter, and she's assuming that when you're not picking up your daughter that you're out there picking up some other woman.
Oh, wow. She would assume that bullshit. She would.
So there's nothing
Crazy.
going on with you and anybody else. You're just busy.
Nothing.
Why do you feel like she doesn't believe you, though? Or why do you feel like
Because
she's
she
trying
has
to pull
some
some
personal. She has relationships that she dealt with in the past that she likes to push over on me. I have nothing to do with that. I've been nothing but a stand-up guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why she thinks that.
She told us that you guys each have cheated on each other. So she admitted that she wasn't stand-up, but she said you're definitely not a stand-up guy.
That's old though. We got over that. We moved past that. I thought, but I got obviously not. I don't do this to her. I don't go through her phone like she does me. There's some bullshit. What is going on?
So Ty, there's no other person in your life?
There's no other person. Like I'm tired of going through this. It's irritating. Like it's every day with this.
Ty, the only other woman in your life besides Deja is your daughter?
That's it. My heart and soul. And I wish she would believe that.
All right, why don't you hang on for 1 second, and we will get your information, and we will send those flowers off. And Deja, you got to let us know if you get them or your daughter gets them.
Okay, because he's a cheap asshole, so I don't know. I'll see.
Wow.
Hold on 1 second.
This is the home of
The War of the Roses.
Mojo in the Morning. Call Mojo in the morning. 844-MOJO Live. 844-665-6548.
I know you got an opinion on Deja and Ty, and I want to know what it is. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. First, Tanisha wants to set me straight. What's up, Tanisha?
Mojo, getting your lick back does not refer to a tongue. It's like licks like a strike.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about it turned you on. This is like that time test that flew out. These are like lessons in culture for you.
I need the Urban Dictionary for this one, I think, huh?
You really do.
Listen, can I say something to you, Tanisha? I like it my way better than that way. I think it's a better one.
Of course you do.
Yes. Thank you. What do you, by the way, I was before I hang up and say goodbye, what do you think of this guy, Ty?
I can't tell. I want to believe him, but if he wouldn't even admit to they were both cheating, like, I don't know. He knew what he was doing, getting those flowers sent to himself.
Yeah, well, he's a smart guy. Might be the smartest guy we've had in War of the Roses. Just send the flowers to me, and I'll give them to somebody. I'll cut out the whole delivery process.
I'm so surprised that has not happened more.
That was different. I will say this though. I don't know, but you know how sometimes when people talk, you can hear a level of truth in their voice if you've been in their shoes in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you can hear if they're being sincere.
Mm-hmm.
And when he went through the whole, man, here she go with this BS. It's something about that. I felt like this has been a repetitive thing he's had to deal with, and he hasn't done anything wrong. At least I hope not. For his daughter's sake.
You are very forgiving of this guy. Who knows? It sounds to me like she's had some issues with him. And by the way, I'd love if any listeners have ever had baby daddy issues like this guy supposedly has been given Deja to call out theirs.
Or baby mama issues. Let's not just jump on his case.
I like baby daddy issues better.
I know.
We can focus on the baby mamas when we catch.
You love the ladies.
I thought that Bianca brought up something interesting. Bianca actually, her thought is they're not married, so they're not committed. Even though they have a child together and they're supposedly dating, she actually made a comment that I thought was interesting, that she believed that there's no commitment there. So there's no ring. There's no bring.
Well, she said, she didn't say, she said there's a gray area.
Yes.
And she said some of the lines are fuzzy. And I thought, oh, you're acknowledging that is the case. So that's not good right off the bat.
And she said, even when we're not together, we're still together.
Yeah.
Like she said something crazy like that.
But
like,
if they're hooking up, they're definitely together. That's how she knows.
Jenny, what do you think?
Oh, I think he's got lots of people lined up, and he wanted those flowers to come to him, so he would have them in the right place at the right time when he wanted them.
Could give one to one lady, one to another lady, one to another lady. How many
flowers?
You don't think a 5-year-old would love flowers? A little 5-year-old daughter would love them?
Oh, I do think that she would love them, but I don't think that's what he was doing.
I mean, if that's the case, that's a good dad move right there. Hannah, what's going on? It's Mojo in the Morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm usually always team woman, but in this case, I feel like this guy's just tired of saying the same thing and trying to reassure her over and over. So I do kind of think he's telling the truth just based off that.
Interesting. So your normal take is usually to side with the woman on this one. You see so different. That's kind of an interesting take. What's up, Binge?
Oh,
what's going on?
It's Vince, but
Vince. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's spelled on my board BING, but what's going on, Vince?
I was kind of surprised that y'all even pursued this with them, because when you interviewed her before the fact, she seemed really like everything was kind of like maybe, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and he definitely, like all the other callers have said, he seems really kind of like over it. So.
Honestly, the biggest one was talking to her, and I think when Lydia reached out and Bianca and those guys kind of talked to them, I think that there was so much energy in the fact that she felt like there was something going on. And then you hear that they both have cheated on each other. You think, okay, there's a little turmoil in this relationship. Mm-hmm. This phone call could be an interesting one. Jordan, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. How you doing?
I don't even know why she called in, because the way she talks to you sounds like he's one in her lineup and he's one in her lineup. So he's got a list and she's got a list. Gray areas, all of this. We're not together. We're together. Why are you calling in? You guys cheat on each other.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's a ongoing thing, but I don't know. I think we're being way too much reading into her. I think this guy seems shady to me. I don't know where you guys are getting off. Hannah especially saying that she always sides with the women. I don't know where you're getting off thinking that this guy doesn't sound shady. This guy sounds really shady.
What made him sound shady?
First off, the way that he was kind of like, just send him to me and I'll find a woman to give him to. Like,
he say that.
He didn't. He said, "I'll find." I think he said, "I'll find."
He said,
a special person.
A special person
is, I think, what he said.
Yeah, and then when he figured out that it was us, all of a sudden it's the daughter that's the special person. I don't buy it.
Something to that.
I don't buy it. What's up, Brooke? How you doing?
Hi. Good morning. I'm kind of with you, Mojo. Like, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but if he was actually, in my opinion, if he was actually sending him to his daughter, he wouldn't be like, oh, and I'll send him to I'm sending him to someone special. Just be like, I'm sending him to my daughter.
Yeah, I want to give him to my daughter right off the bat. Oh my God.
Yeah,
say it right off the bat.
Actually wanting to send him to him, a good dad would just be like, yeah, I want to send him to my little girl because she doesn't have like a house to she has a house to send them to, obviously, but not her house. So it's coming to either the.
Right. And honestly, if I'm Deja.
Hey.
Hola, ¿qué tal? What's going on? Huh? What happened there?
For the sake of gay, what is happening?
What is
Sorry, my phone is
I don't know, but that was kind of interesting there. That right there all of a sudden got me wondering what the heck is going on.
Why you no speak the English?
I think she said he's a cheater.
But also, why is Deja hanging out and waiting for him to really want to be with her?
She in love with that man.
She's not.
Yes, she is.
She just wants comfortability. No, I think that's what she's looking for.
She is not calling us if she's not in love with him.
What's up, Vinny?
Hi there. How are you guys?
Good. Oh my God, you surprised me with the voice there. I thought I was going to get another
bingo
translation person. What's going on?
Oh no, it's kind of short for Vanessa, so I just like Vinny. It's just kind of
Hi.
It's different. You don't get people calling by Nessa all the time, so it's just Vinny. Hey,
sure.
But anyway, I kind of sort of have little baby daddy issues. So I kind of believe that he is not within the gray area, so to speak, but he is, actually trying to do something good for his 5-year-old daughter. I mean, I have a daughter and a son. They're twins.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that my daughter would have been ecstatic to receive something from her father. I don't even get child support. So it's just like, that would have been just my thing with it, as I kind of believe him with it. And then, maybe he wanted to remain it secret so he could surprise his girlfriend. Is that what they were? I mean, if they're sleeping together, then they're obviously together, is what she said, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what to call them. So you're actually
Right.
So it's funny. You started off saying, I got baby daddy issues. I'm thinking you're going to come down on the baby daddy. You don't. you actually think that this guy sounds like a good guy, and probably because you got such a bad guy at home.
He ain't at home. Trust me, he ain't there. He
in them streets.
I think it's just, I think that he is just sick and tired of her insecurities. And if you're that insecure with your man, maybe you should be alone.
Okay.
That's a message right there.
All right. Morgan says that you're going through the same exact thing with your baby daddy right now, Morgan.
Yes, except we're not together, but he's constantly texting me, but he can't say it to my face that he wants to be a family. I have 4 kids, mind you, just had a 2-month-old, have an 18-month-old, 6, and a 7-year-old.
Oh, my goodness.
I know your breasts got to be tired.
Oh, listen. Anyways, so just for an example, he's constantly telling me over text that he wants this, but his actions are always showing so just an example.
Wait, so please don't swear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He got the security deposit back, told me he was going to get it through check, but this morning I go to get $5 for his Monster out. He's got all the money in his wallet. He lies constantly.
Get away from that situation. That does not sound healthy to me.
I'm running and he's constantly following. I've been living with somebody, a roommate, and he's been living with his mom.
Well.
So
if he's saying one thing and doing another, that's never good.
And showing no motivation to wanting to make you guys a family.
Done.
Yeah.
She said Monster energy drink? Yeah, I know where that's going.
Spending all of his money on Monster energy drinks and not child support. Charlie, last call, Charlie, because that's all I can take. What's going on, Charlie?
All right. How's it going, guys?
Good, buddy.
Hey, I was just, don't know if you guys noticed or not, but several times when you guys asked him a question, he just repeated the question.
Yeah.
And in my experience, when someone does that, it's just buying time so they can think of something to say.
Exactly. I agree 100%. That's a big sign that somebody is full of crap.
There's a jet stream of bull coming out of your mouth, my friend. You are busted, buddy.
Yeah, no, that is, if you talk to any person that analyzes somebody telling the truth, repeating what somebody says is usually their way of buying time to come up with a lie.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, it definitely is, because you can't see their
It
body.
definitely is.
You can tell by looking at someone, but when you can't see them, you just got to listen to those cues. So.
You watch too much A&E.
Charlie, what do you do for a living?
My wife does. So.
What do you do, Charlie?
I'm a supervisor. I'm a supervisor at a factory in Imlay City.
All right. Well, thanks for having us on, buddy. Appreciate it. You listen to us on AirPods, or you got us on a big radio there?
I'm on my way home. I work midnight, so I listen to you guys on my way home from work.
I love it. Well, enjoy.
you.
Thanks for the call.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids. WVKS Toledo. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh, Mojo, he's amazing.
Live. Mojo.
20.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
All right, you ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
You're a doo-doo head.
Let's go.
Yeah, come on. It is showtime. Good morning. It is Mojo in the Morning show. Good to have you here. Coming up this hour on the show, Kev's looking for a little fantasy football advice.
Yeah.
Looking for what the loser is going to have to do. So we'll talk about that coming up. Shannon with, they were first cousins, and me with, I have to keep up. I'll tell you more about that coming up, and we'll talk also, Am I the A-hole in just a little bit, and Chris Brown tickets. So we got both those. Real quick, Bianca had something embarrassing happen to her last night. That Bianca, by the way, has done a fabulous job with Lydia taking a couple of mornings off.
We love you, Bianca.
She's been doing a great job. She's working hard. She's been trained well. Lydia, you did fantastic training her. I feel like we're not, we're missing Lydia's, normalcy that she brings to the show, but I feel like the phones have been good. I feel like Bianca's put together a nice little plan for us the last couple of days.
I just miss Lydia being mean to me.
Yeah, she's not. No, you know what she is? She's teaching you. She's molding you. She's big sistering you.
True.
She needed to do that last night before you went to bed because what happened last night, Bianca?
So guys, this is so embarrassing. So last night, before I went to bed, I kind of had to go to the bathroom, but I was like, I'm too lazy to get up, so I just went back to bed. And I had a dream last night that I was hanging out with Lydia, and I was like, hey, where's your bathroom? So I had a dream that I was using the bathroom at Lydia's house, and I woke up in the middle of the night of me peeing in my bed.
What?
Guys, that is so embarrassing. I don't know how I've never peed my bed before.
Did you have to get up and strip your sheets and put new sheets on and stuff?
And you guys were talking about cleaning my sheets yesterday, so that's what I'm doing today.
No, did you wake up in the middle of it, or you just woke up in the morning?
I woke up in the middle of me peeing myself.
Wow. Did you finish? Be honest. Did you finish?
No, that's so disgusting.
So when you woke up and you had peed a little bit in the bed, you go to the bathroom, pee. Do you then sleep in the same bed, or where did you sleep?
No, I took all my sheets off and I slept on my bare mattress.
Oh no! So it just got on the did it get to the mattress, or
it got all of my clothes? It got on my sheet. It got on my top sheet cover, and it got on my waterproof mattress topper.
Well, thank God you have the pee pad, as I call
it.
All right, let me be honest with this one. We all got to share. When's the last time as a grown-ass adult that we've ever wet the bed? Mine was probably maybe a decade ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was a drunken night. It was a similar situation. It was a late night fare and a dream that required me peeing in a urinal. Whoa. Next thing I know, I'm peeing on me. Not a good situation.
Yeah.
And the worst is I was wearing a pair of shorts that were kind of like grayish.
Uh-huh.
So when I stopped peeing, Chelsea woke up because I jumped up out of bed so fast, and she goes, "Everything okay?" And I go, "Yeah, no, everything's fine." And she goes, "Really?" And I get up out of bed, I turn and look at her, and she sees a big wet spot there by my pants, and she goes, "Did you just pee yourself?" And I'm like, yes. I couldn't even hide it. It's the worst.
Bro, I haven't peed on myself as an adult.
You never?
Not as an adult. No, I've never. I've had dreams. I promise you, I've had dreams where something else happened, but it wasn't urine.
Yes.
But I haven't peed on myself at all.
I was a senior in high school, and we were on a family vacation, and the worst part was I was sharing a bed with my sister Jacqueline, and I don't know what the heck happened, but I peed the bed all over me, all over her.
Oh my God.
And I don't live it down until this day.
And that is, by the way, the most embarrassing thing is when you pee and you're in a bed with somebody else peeing. That's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Because you can't even lie about it like Bianca. Bianca could have, if she wanted to, not told us this.
Yeah.
This shows you, honestly, the level of family that we are here.
I'm a real one.
You are.
You guys knew this.
You're a wet one.
You're a wet 844 Mojo Live, 844-665-6548. Text is 95500. Come on. I know that people have grown-ass adult peed.
Especially in these drunk situations. I can believe that.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, I doodled on myself one time.
You did?
I was drunk as hell, bro. I woke up, went to the bathroom because I thought I had to pee.
Yeah.
Pulled my pants down, looked down, and it was brown. I said, oh, my God. I was at somebody else's house,
But
too.
I feel like a lot of people have those, we didn't make it moments. I've had those many, 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 more times than I ever want to admit.
Yeah. Hold on. This is a legit one here. Oh, Jay hung up. Jay.
Come on, Jay.
Jay called back. That was too good. Jay hung up the phone. I had a legitimate one. I would have peed Jay in that position too, so feel free. You can call back. What's up, Marvin? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Mojo?
Hey, we're celebrating Bianca peeing in her bed last night. Have you ever done this?
Yes, I have. It's been a while ago. But, you have those dreams. You're trying to find little drains in the basement. You find it everywhere so you can try to use the bathroom. And it happened. I was visiting my mom in California, and you catch yourself, and you can't believe that you're using the bathroom on yourself. But my daughter was little at the time, so I woke up and tried to clean up, and my wife woke up like, "What happened? What?" What happened? I said, oh, the baby pee.
You blame the baby. You are a dog.
That's a good strategy. I don't blame him.
Yeah, you can blame him for farts. You can't blame him for peeing. You got to take ownership of that one. Hold on a second. Brandy, how long ago was it that you peed the bed? Or
It
peed
was
yourself?
like 3 years ago.
Okay.
I had taken one of my exes. It was either a Seroquel or a Trazodone. It was a really high dosage. And I slept entirely through it. Did not know until I went to, get up to go to the bathroom, like later, and realized that I was soaking wet and peeing.
Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that you know what? That's medicated pees are understandable. That happens to you. You got to be careful of that one. Hold on. Lauren is dating a peer. What's up, Lauren? Hi.
Hi. So me and my boyfriend, we had just got together for maybe like a few months, and we were drinking together. He didn't go to the bathroom before bed. Totally peed the whole entire bed. I slept through it. I didn't even know. I woke up. I was soaking wet in his piss. The whole bed was
Oh, my
covered.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
And
man.
we're still together.
And you're still
That's
together.
love.
Yeah, that is love.
Yep,
right
we have a
there.
kid together. We're still together.
Oh,
There we
my
go.
gosh. Well, you know what?
A relationship that pees together stays together. That's what I'm learning here.
Yeah.
That's right. At least he's not blaming the baby. What's going on, Sherry? How you doing?
Oh, great. Many years back, really, really, really drunk. Woke up, my closet was on the other wall to my bathroom. I woke up in the middle of peeing in a box in my closet because I thought I was in the bathroom.
Do you know how many people I heard have done that?
My sister did it in her clothing hamper. Same, and sat down and everything.
I've always heard this with people that
I
take.
was sitting in the box.
Yeah.
I always. She would say. You said sitting, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't say the other word. Okay, good. I was like, wait a second.
No.
Yeah. By the way, you know how many times people will say that they'll take like a sleeping aid, and their sleeping aid will all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Lynn, what did you want to say to Bianca?
Hi, Bianca. It happens. I don't care what anybody says, Mojo. As an adult, sometimes we have these dreams, and I don't know why they're so real, but it happened to me. I was 30 years old. I was dreaming that I was peeing. I was sitting on the toilet. Like, it was very real. And I literally started peeing, Mojo, and I woke up, and I was like, oh, my God.
I wonder how many times people have ever dreamed that they were sitting on the toilet peeing, and they woke up and they were squatting, standing in their bed or
Well,
whatever.
that's it.
Yeah.
I wasn't squatting, like I was just laying there, but I literally was dreaming it. Except like you, I jumped up out of bed and I stopped peeing. Like, how do you stop making yourself pee like that?
I
Any other
know.
time?
Shut the valve off.
No, you can't. You can't shut the valve or kink the hose. It's impossible. You ever try to pee like on a golf course and somebody's pulling up in a golf cart and you're like, oh crap, and you're like, I gotta stop because you don't want them to see you. Day, you worked at a bar and a guy peed in front of you?
No, so he had peed, but I was sitting there because we couldn't let anybody in. It was like max capacity. And I'm sitting there next to my friend. She works at the front too. And we look over and I just tap on the shoulder. I'm like, did that guy just pee on himself? And she looks up and just bust. And we all sit there trying not to laugh but he was so drunk he didn't even notice.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. All right, it's Mojo in the morning.
Smoky, nasty, and smelly. Sounds like Mojo's bathroom. But that's just the air outside.
This is Mojo in the morning.
I can't believe that it's already time to be starting to think about fantasy football.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's time, man.
Is that the Monday Night Football thing?
So thankful my husband is not into fantasy football.
Just you wait, Shannon. This might be the year.
No, do not do that to me.
Honestly, Wes seems like he would be pretty good at it. He seems like an analytical person
He
that would
is.
like.
That's why I say
you know
thank
what I
you,
mean?
Jesus,
He
he's
would
not into
probably
it.
be great at it.
Is Wes a big NFL fan or a college football fan, or is he like sit down and watch it?
Yeah, he's not like a super fan of either, but he'll always be watching something. Yeah.
Cav, your fantasy football like craziness starts pretty soon, right?
It's already started.
When do you guys start drafting?
The draft will be, I think, August 27th. So in a couple of weeks and near the end of August is when we'll have our draft. But the talking has already begun. The group chat is on fire already.
Do you have to put money in?
Oh, yeah.
What do you put in?
I don't know what we're doing this year. I don't know what we talked about. I think we did 150 last year. We don't go crazy, but I think it's like 9 or 10 guys put 150 in. And I think we only do first place gets money, second place just gets their money back.
And now this is the thing that he's looking for phone calls. He wants to know what the worst person in the league should be doing.
Yes.
What kind of a task or a thing should the worst person in the league do?
I've seen this on TikTok. So if you have a group of 10 or 12 guys in fantasy football, obviously there's one winner. You get second place, third place. But there has to be somebody that is in last place. And this could either be they scored the least amount of points or they have the worst record. And on TikTok, I've seen it more than any other platform that while the first place person obviously gets money, sometimes they get championship belts, sometimes they get a legitimate trophy, the last person also gets something. But it's horrible. And I've seen people have to dress up like in tutus and go out to a bar and literally have to sit in a Waffle House for 24 hours. And I'm thinking in my group chat, like, y'all, like, let's make it fun.
So something creative that the worst person in the fantasy football league has to do.
Yes, I need the loser to feel the loss. I don't think you should enter into this fantasy football thing. You're already putting your money up, so there's a chance that you're going to lose that anyway. But if you pick the worst team out of everybody, you should have to do something also.
In your league, who typically is the worst, or does it mix around a little bit?
See, it's interesting because the narrative is always my friend Jonte is the worst. And I don't know if that's just because Jonte talk a lot and he ain't never won a championship or made it to the playoffs or whatever the case may be. But I think it's different every single year because players get injured. You never know what can happen.
Have you ever done this in the past?
Haven't.
So this would be the first.
This would be a first. I bring it up, but I think everybody's scared too. Like nobody wants to be the last person that ends up having to
Aren't
do
you
something
going to kick
ridiculous.
yourself if you're the one that came up with this idea and then it's you?
That's how I work most of the time. But honestly, I'm not a sore loser. I'll rock out with it.
Jordan has an idea. What's the idea, Jordan?
Some of our friends are talking about doing, you have to take like a blow up doll to dinner, like on a date.
Oh my gosh. That's a good one.
That is really good.
Do you have to feed the blow up doll? Like,
Yeah, it has to be at the table, sitting in a chair, and then a lot of like buddies will go and record you doing that, and it's so funny.
Okay.
That is great.
Start writing these down.
Melissa, hi. What's the idea?
Good morning. When I was in Indiana back in January, the fantasy football league guys were all out at the bar, and one of the guys had a toilet bowl seat around his neck.
Oh,
the loser.
That's good. Where the toilet bowl seat?
Bro.
That's actually funny. That would be the trophy. What's going on, Eric? How you doing?
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
I just went golfing with the loser. He had to golf 18 holes in a dress, and every time we were by the road, he had to stop and wave to the cars passing by.
That is
absolutely awesome.
Do you all get to pick out the dress, or did he at least?
Oh, we picked out the dress. No, and he was a bigger dude. Oh, it was awesome. He flaunted it. He was such a great sport.
Were people honking as they saw him out there on the course in the dress, or did they think it was a woman?
I'll DM you guys the video.
Yeah, please.
Oh, I want to see it.
Yeah,
you
do
definitely know he's not a woman out there. He's out there flexing, showing his legs. He was loving it. But yeah,
I
he was
like how
really
you
great
said she
sport,
was.
but-
At first you said she was. He was.
Big Mama's house.
Texter here says, "What about a tattoo? Make the loser get a fantasy football tattoo."
That's a little extreme.
That is really extreme.
Like permanent.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to do all that now.
Jessica, what should Kev's fantasy football league do for the loser?
So my league has never done this, but one of my co-ops at work was telling me that the loser had to go to the Comedy Castle and do open mic night stand-up comedy.
Bro,
that'd be great.
That is such a good one.
That's next level.
And it's come up a couple times in my league too, but it keeps getting voted out. So hopefully this year it remains that way.
Let me get my jokes ready.
Here's, by the way, a couple painful ones. Annabella, what's happened?
Hi, I just want to say I've been listening to you guys since I was a kid, so first time, long time.
Hey. I love it, Annabella. Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say for my fantasy league, what we do, the worst person has to get waxed.
So they have to go
40-year-old
to
virgin
like a
style.
waxing.
Clarkson.
That's great.
And we've got people that could help you out with that.
Oh my God.
You know what you got to do?
Exactly.
Can I tell you one I wanted to do? I've wanted to do this contest for the longest time, and we haven't done it in a while. We used to do this back like 15, 20 years ago, and you listened to the show for such a long time, you may even remember it. But we used to do a contest called I Mustache You a Question, where
My gosh, wait, I remember this.
we would do trivia, and whenever you get something wrong, a piece of your mustache we would shave off.
Yeah.
And we had all guys. Can you, Matt? Wouldn't this be a great thing to do? We should do this for like Chris Brown tickets or something.
Do it in November
or
sometime.
Lions tickets would be great. We should do this for Lions tickets.
Yes.
And every time that you got a question wrong, we do a question. It was funny. One guy had a Hitler mustache.
But we
One
can't do
guy-
it with shaving. We have to do waxing from now on.
Well, waxing's a good one, but the
Come
shaving
on.
one is fun because you can hear the sound of the zzz.
Oh, that's true too.
And
But
you do
the
it?
waxing.
My favorite was the guy. He was a Royal Oak bartender, and he was like a total hipster dude, and he had the greatest mustache ever. And he gets only 2 questions wrong, but that was half a mustache. So he had literally one half of a mustache going. How about this one, painful? Kevin, what's the idea that you have for the loser of the Fantasy Football League?
This year, we're going to do a 9v1 paintball tournament for the loser. The loser has to take all 9 of us shooting at him for a full round.
Oh my God,
That's insane,
that might be too much. That's
Well, it's a 10-year league of best friends.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to get it.
yeah. That's one of those ones that I would be scared what would happen to him.
All I hear is Misfit Victor in the turkey outfit. They're getting lit up.
Devin, what's happening?
Good. For our fantasy league last year, we had to do Miralax.
Hold on. You can't. I gotta stop. I gotta dump it. I want you to say it again, but don't say the sh word. Okay.
Okay.
What did you
My
have to
bad.
do? What did you do?
Oh my God.
We took a thing of Miralax, ran in a diaper until we had to crap ourselves.
That is horrible. That's so funny.
And that's what the loser of your fantasy football league had to do. Who was the loser?
My friend Nick.
How long did it take Nick from Miralax to pooping?
I want to say about 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
The greatest 15 minutes of his life. Wow.
After further review of the play, the ruling on the field stands. The other morning shows still suck.
This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh my God. All right, it is Mojo in the Morning Show. Home of War of the Roses, busting cheaters here. You can go check out all of our War of the Roses. They are on our TikTok. Also, when you check them out and you listen to them, share them with friends. Make sure that you comment. We'd love to hear from you. If you go to Instagram and you want to hear more of the War of the Roses, make sure that you follow the prompt to be able to just say roses and be able to get it sent to you. All right, it's Mojo in the Morning Show. So I want to know more about this. So the whole cousin thing, Shannon.
Yes. So my dad called me yesterday, and he had just gone to a family funeral, a family member that I didn't really know, but so that's why I wasn't there. But he was dying laughing about this. And he said at the funeral, he realized that a story his older brother used to tell all the time was actually true. And it was one of those stories that my Uncle Mike used to tell people at family gatherings or whatever. My dad grew up knowing, and he was like, I always thought that my brother was a liar. Well, he goes to the funeral and realized he wasn't lying. And the story was this: when my Uncle Mike was younger and dating, he went out on a double blind date. Okay. He was in the backseat of a car, getting cozy and making out with this girl named Mary Lesnow. And if you live in Allen Park, it's big. The Lesnows and the Murphys, big family name. Okay. There's lots of them, lots of kids. And she asked Mike what his last name was. And he said, oh, my last name's Murphy. And they're like enjoying their time together again, getting real cozy in this backseat. And she goes, oh, Murphy, I have a lot of family members with that last name too. It's a, popular last name, obviously. And she goes, my favorite aunt of all time, my Aunt Marianne, is a Murphy. And my Uncle Mike goes, holy spit, Marianne Murphy is my mom.
Oh my God.
They didn't realize that they were cousins.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Now, nowadays, that probably wouldn't happen with social media and those sorts of things. Like, you know that. But they had no idea that they were related. And it was so funny to my dad. He said it was the joke of the funeral because my dad ended up meeting Mary, the woman in this story. My uncle has since passed, but he realized that my uncle had been telling the truth about this story all along.
You don't think that still probably happens? I bet you there's some
I'm
people that
sure.
sometimes don't realize that they've got relations.
For
somehow.
sure. Maybe not as much as it did, years ago.
Right. Yeah.
But holy crap, could you imagine getting set up on a blind date with somebody that you didn't realize you were related to?
Not just
closely
cousins.
related to.
Yeah, kissing cousins.
Yeah.
Now, I remember one time I went to a wedding, and I've said this before, I was young. I don't even think, I may have been Josiah's age, 12 years old, but potentially younger. And I was dancing with a girl, kind of like, twerk a little, no. My mom told me that was my cousin. I said, Jesus.
Yeah.
I said, you couldn't tell me sooner.
We
That's
had
nasty.
We had a teacher in our school growing up, in our high school. She was the youngest teacher that taught at the school. You know how when a young teacher teaches when you're in high school, and it was an all-guy school? Everybody talks about the young teacher. She was my cousin.
For real?
And I knew she was my cousin, but every guy would sit there and talk, and I didn't want to tell people that we were cousins.
It would have been worse.
But
Wait, so did you sit there and go along like, oh, yeah, she's so hot?
she actually was really hot. She was really hot. But the funny thing was, guys would be like, every guy's like saying dirty things
Right,
and stuff
going
like that.
crazy.
And you're like, oh my God, it's my cousin. Do I tell him it's my
Do
cousin?
I agree?
Yeah. 844 Mojo Live, 844-665-655. I almost gave out the wrong number. 844-665-6548 is the right number. Have you ever accidentally dated like a relative? Listen, in the Chaldean community, they don't accidentally. They actually sometimes, right, Bianca?
You say it's on purpose.
This
happened to me like literally a month ago. I was like flirting with a guy at a wedding, and I found out that he was my second cousin.
Hey.
Oh, that's not happening though.
Let me ask you a question, because you say second cousin. At
No.
what point do you say, all right, is it 7 cousin, 8 cousin? Do you have a number?
I would say probably third and higher is all green.
If there's a chance I'm going to see you at a family event someday, a family reunion,
but
it's a huge no.
But in her culture, being Chaldean, they are always going to see each other.
That's
at
what I
family
mean.
event. But I'm saying they're always going to. But that's how it ends up. Like
Yeah.
right.
My mom said if I'm not married by 25 or whatever, she has my second cousin arranged and ready for me.
Second cousin.
Is he cute?
Yeah. No, and he's balding.
Oh, come on now.
Already?
Bianca.
Nothing against the balds.
There's nothing wrong with hair.
The balds.
Don't lie.
Hair's okay. Hair's sometimes there, but
Hair transplants in Turkey are a thing.
I want to know though. I want to and I know in a lot of cultures that listen to the show, like we've got Chaldeans, Albanians, we got some Indians that are listening to the show. Like sometimes this happens. But what about like straight on, like Shannon, downriver? Isn't that down? Well, downriver it's okay too, right? I'm just kidding. What's going on, Jen? How you doing? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Did you ever kiss your cousin?
I did not. However, my daughter's best friend in high school dated a boy, found out 3 months later it was her cousin, broke up with him. Second boy found out 3 months later he was also her cousin.
Oh, my God.
Now, my grandma had 14 kids, and there are over 327 grandkids, so it's possible it could happen in my family.
Where are we talking? What town are we talking, Jen?
We're in Hancock County.
Okay, I don't even know where that is, so that must be something.
It's in Findlay, Ohio.
Okay, well there you go.
300 and something grandkids?
So
Did I hear that?
There's 327 grandkids. We're not even going past that, but
You're bound to.
on top of that, I am sisters married to brothers, so that's kind of a thing.
Oh, I love when that happens, when the sisters marry brothers.
Okay, I think that's cute though.
You think so?
It just makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, Sarah, what's going on? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic.
I married my third cousin.
Oh.
We did not know we were cousins at the time.
Really? But you
we
went.
actually ended up having 2 kids.
Oh,
When did you find out?
everybody
you were
have all
cousins?
their fingers and toes?
Everybody was good.
When did you find out that you were cousins?
We got together back in 2011. We didn't know we were cousins until after 2015.
Oh my gosh! And what was the occasion that brought you guys to know this?
Talking about family.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're kind of going through your family tree, trying to figure everything out.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all,
We didn't
y'all
realize
get
it until, and then we saw his family. I saw his family, and I'm like, oh, my God.
That's my family.
You are.
That's amazing.
Uncle Charlie is uncle to you, too.
Hey, Jenna, what's happening?
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
About 20 years ago, when my uncle was getting married, and I'm Albanian, so we were all getting ready to pick up the bride. And I made sure to go downstairs so, everything was ready and I wasn't forgetting anything. And I went outside and I saw my mom's first cousin full on making out.
Oh, with
With each other.
with each other. Look at that. So you're
Did they know that they were that related?
They knew they were cousins, and at that time I was maybe 10, 11. So I went upstairs and told my mom, and she whooped my ass for even saying that out loud.
Is it okay though in Albanian culture to do that?
No,
No?
absolutely not.
It's not. First cousins, hands off. First cousins, right?
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
First cousins is crazy.
That is wild. Yeah, because that first cousin is what your
siblings,
mom and dad's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom.
Hey, Bill, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, Mojo. So, quite a few years ago, my buddy called me one Sunday morning, said he had a terrible, terrible hangover, big night out at the bar, and he says, wait, it gets worse. And I said, what happened? He says, I was baking cookies with my third cousin. He says, what should I do? And I said, well, if I were you, I said, I'd stop counting.
From our trailer park to yours, this is Mojo in the Morning.
Hey, good morning.
Do say it again.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, it's good morning. We're going to give you a chance to win Chris Brown tickets right now.
See breezy.
Here you go. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. 95th caller going to see Chris Brown Friday at Ford Field. Thursday and Friday shows Ford Field.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
All right, Shannon, what you got in this hour's Dirty on
It is
30?
such a painfully slow, dirty day. I hope some juicy stuff happens before tomorrow.
You need dirty? I got some dirty here right now.
It is just, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat. First, though, let me really quickly update you on what's going on with Diddy, because I know I had said yesterday his legal team was going to be back in court trying to get him to home confinement. Ahead of his October 3rd sentencing. And the judge said, absolutely not. He is going to stay in jail until that sentencing date. So the judge denied his bail request again and basically said, he still poses a threat due to past violent behavior. Again, prosecutors wanting 4 to 5 years behind bars. His team is pushing for less. Denise Richards, if you have ever watched The Real Housewives, you know who she is. Well, She's in the middle of a very, very messy divorce right now. She's in the dirty for showing up unannounced at her estranged husband, Aaron Pfeiffer's Calabasas home. She said she needed to get her dogs after learning that one of them had been euthanized without her consent. Her soon-to-be ex-husband, Aaron, strongly denying that allegation. Now, she has a temporary restraining order, but her lawyer maintains she did not violate it because Aaron wasn't present when she entered his property. The police confirmed no crime was committed, but still, this dog incident deepens the drama that's already happening. Denise accusing Aaron of years of physical abuse, including choking and threats and digital surveillance. He denies that abuse, and then is just saying, she is making false allegations. She has a history of substance abuse and infidelity. So the divorce and restraining order filings are still pending there.
Can I give you a quick little
I would
story?
love for you
This
to.
is a good one. Listen to this one. Speaking of euthanized animals, the Denmark Zoo is asking the public for donations of unwanted small pets or horses
Don't even
to
tell me this.
feed
Oh, my God.
its predator animals. The zoo says if you have an animal, and this is what they're looking for, that is near death or sickly, they're asking you to, put them down in a, very, safe way, in a humane way, and then donate their dead carcass to them so they could feed their animals like the tigers and the lions and stuff.
That is a wild story.
What do we think? Do we think
No
do we
way.
think that is that humane? But it's basically the circle of life, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they want to keep the predators in their natural habitat, I guess, in
Yes.
terms of feeding.
Yes.
I mean, if you are thinking of giving your pet away to the zoo, then you probably didn't want the pet anyway.
Well, and I
I'm
think
just
that,
saying.
You know what I mean?
I have a dog that's very old, and I know he's
Would you give
probably not
Charlie to them?
going to live much longer. But when that time comes, I'm keeping him.
Go to Royal Oak.
Well, a lot of times people will
Getting
wait
them
for
cremated. I'm
they'll
keeping them.
wait for them to pass, and then they get them.
I don't want them fed to a lion.
They get them turned into ashes or buried and bury their ashes or whatever they do.
It's just a mental thing. No,
You can go
Kev.
to the zoo and see.
No, he's
the
already been
lion
pooped
running
out.
around.
No. And lastly, I am still all about, I don't know why I love them so much, Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson. And they were on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. And Liam Neeson's son, Daniel, was sitting in the audience. And it was really sweet. Like his mom was the late Natasha Richardson. And he just said he very much approves of their relationship.
I do just want to say, as a very old friend of yours, all of your friends are very much standing this relationship, as the kids say. Just want to say that. Right, Danny?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's nodding. Yeah. During that same appearance, by the way, Pamela Anderson shared a story about Sylvester Stallone that has gone viral this morning. She said he once offered her a condo and a Porsche to be his number one girlfriend.
Whoa.
And she turned it down.
that.
He must live in Birmingham.
Pamela Anderson, real quick. Pamela Anderson, she looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's been sexualized her entire life, so I can appreciate her going, no makeup, fresh face. I think it's amazing. But she could throw on a little eyeshadow. You know what I'm saying?
Something, yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you disagree? A little blush?
I love what she's doing right now. I really do.
Okay.
Now I'm self-conscious because I don't have a lick
I wasn't
of
going to say
makeup
nothing to
on
you today. I ain't said a word.
I know you haven't.
I ain't said a word.
What'd you have? Did you have a procedure or something?
I
done
sure
this year?
did. That's why I'm wearing a hat.
Oh, when
Are
you
you
did that,
hiding from the
hoodie.
cameras this morning?
Yeah.
When you
No,
did
the
that-
camera's on me. I don't really care.
When you did that Orange County story earlier about the lady that burned her face, I was like, well, I don't know, Shannon.
For everything you missed today, catch up by checking out the podcast. Search Mojo in the Morning in the free iHeartRadio app.
Be back with our Chris Brown winner next. Don't go anywhere.
Miss something in the Dirty on the 30? Listen on our podcast now at mojointhemorning.com.
All right. Get a look at traffic right now. Air quality alerts, big time right now in Detroit. Shannon with an update. Channel
Yeah,
955.
actually through tomorrow, may get extended through the latter part of the week, depending on what's going on today. 8:43, 69 degrees right now. We are seeing some clouds making way for sunshine and a high of 84. Again, sunny and temps in the mid 80s through the weekend. Out on the streets right now, we do have a closure because of an accident in West Bloomfield. Haggerty closed both directions between Commerce Crossings Road and 15 Mile. An accident on the right shoulder, southbound 275 after 6 Mile. That double left lane closure really slowing things down. Eastbound 696 from Orchard Lake to Franklin. You've got an accident on both shoulders, 75 northbound at 9 Mile. An accident in the right lane, 75 northbound after Ortonville Road. And another accident on the exit ramp, the southbound Lodge exit ramp to eastbound 94. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Pirani's Hockey World. Pirani's Hockey World's biggest sale of the year is going on July 31st through August 10th. Sideline Swap will be on site in Livonia July 31st through August 3rd and August 8th through August 10th to purchase your gently used sports gear.
DTE cares about saving energy, but they also care about saving you money. And that's why when you go to dteenergy.com/save energy, there's all kinds of helpful tips to help lower your energy cost. And the temperature is getting back up into the 80s. It's time for you to get that air conditioning going and not feel bad about it. dteenergy.com/save energy.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is coming back to Las Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena. September 19th and 20th.
Streaming live only on Hulu. And you can win your way to be there for a weekend full of superstar performances.
Featuring
Tate McRae, Ed Sheeran, Lil Wayne, Jelly Roll, Maroon 5, Mariah Carey, Glorilla,
Diplo, and more.
16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Music brings us together.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. And keep listening for the next chance to win your way there.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Woo! This iHeart energy.
Get your laundry Vegas ready with Arm & Hammer Power Sheets. Just toss in a detergent sheet. No drips, no plastic jugs, no mess. Arm & Hammer is a proud sponsor of the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Clean up before you turn up. Shop Arm & Hammer Power Sheets now.
This hour is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM and get Michigan's first family of law. Call Sam.
Switch to Boost Mobile and get unlimited talk, text, and data for just $25 a month forever. That's right. No price hikes, no contracts. $25 forever. Visit a Boost Mobile store today. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
This is injury attorney David Femininio. When you're injured in an accident, you want to get your life back. To get someone that listens and to get someone who will fight for more. Get David, get paid isn't a slogan. It's a promise to take care of you. So if you get injured in an accident, you need to call me at 855-65-CRASH or go to my website, getdavidgetpaid.com. That's getdavidgetpaid.com.
It's back to school season, and Clorox is donating 2 million disinfecting wipes to classrooms across America. Because back to school means things can get a little bit messy. Just ask second grade teacher Mr. Torres.
Put me and just one Clorox wipe on a team? We can take on crayon smudges, sticky fingerprints on every surface, sneezes on the door handle, juice box explosion by the sink, snack crumbs, and don't even get me started on the bathroom passes.
Clorox disinfecting wipes, teacher's #1 wipe.
Think about it. Bathroom passes.
Clean feels good. Based on unit sales data.
Hey, listen, if you are the type of person that wants to save a little bit of money and wash your car in the driveway, that's cool. But I'm telling you, there is a better option. It's called L Car Wash, and they are sweeping the nation. Just $25 a month, and you can wash your car as much as you want. It is amazing. And if you got a little dirt on the inside, too, they got super strong vacuums, machines that automatically clean your floor mats. It's amazing. Check out L Car Wash, 12 Mile and Mound Road.
Channel 955 presents the biggest concerts in Detroit.
Record-breaking global sensation Chris Brown presents Breezy Bowl 20 Stadium World Tour. Celebrate 20 years of Chris Brown live in Detroit. This Thursday and Friday at Ford Field. With special guests Summer Walker and Bryson Tiller. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss the biggest R&B event of the year. For more, visit ChrisBrownWorld.com.
Attorney advertising. Michigan. Attorney Siegel Law Firm. Paid actor dramatization. Top dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success.
Sir, you cannot bring that dog into the courtroom. Your Honor, he has to be here. This is who's representing me. His name is Top Dog. Have y'all met before? Yeah, we met before. Last time that dog was in my courtroom, he bit somebody. Tried to bite me too. Control your dog. One wrong move, he's out of here. Control that dog. Okay, I got him. So this what happened. We told them to settle. They don't want to settle. We told them what we wanted. Now we want double. See them over there shaking their head saying no. You see Top Dog growling? This is not good. I ain't want this to happen. I really can't control this dog. He about to bite him. He about to bite him bad. This ain't no little dog. This a big dog. He ain't gonna bite him on their ankles. He gonna bite him in their neck. He biting him. The safe word is mercy. Say it. Mercy. Say it. Mercy. Always make the call. Top Dog Law.
It's back to school season, and Clorox is donating 2 million disinfecting wipes to classrooms across America. Because back to school means things can get a little bit messy. Just ask second grade teacher Mr. Torres.
Put me and just one Clorox wipe on a team, we can take on crayon smudges, sticky fingerprints on every surface, sneezes on the door handle, juice box explosion by the sink, snack crumbs, and don't even get me started on the bathroom passes.
Clorox disinfecting wipes, teacher's #1 wipe.
Think about it. Bathroom passes.
Clean feels good. Based on unit sales data.
If Old Spice Deep Sea Super Hydration Body Wash were music, what would it sound like? Start with the deep sounds of Old Spice's ocean waves and kelp. Layer on the smooth, renewing moisture. You wouldn't hear any parabens or phthalates because Old Spice Deep Sea hasn't got any. But you would hear that vitamin B3 for healthier looking skin. So while your regular body wash sounds like this, Old Spice sounds like this. Sounds like it smells amazing.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM and get Michigan's first family of law. Call Sam.
More Mojo in seconds.
I think it's.
He is Michigan's premier LASIK surgeon, and that is Dr. Yaldo at the Yaldo Eye Center. He has performed so many successful LASIK surgeries. So if you're thinking about getting it done, you've heard Lydia and I talking about it for quite some time now. Definitely do your research. It's going to lead you right back to Dr. Yaldo. I can tell you that. But he uses the most advanced type of LASIK to produce what is called supernormal vision. And actually, Lydia has it. She has 20/15 vision now, thanks to Dr. Yaldo, and that's better than perfect vision. Imagine waking up in the morning and not having to grab those glasses or put in those contacts and grab an extra pair for wherever you're going to make sure you're good for the day. It is so freeing and so life-changing, and it can be you. Schedule a free evaluation by going to YaldoEyeCenter.com. That's YaldoEyeCenter.com.
This report is sponsored by the International Hot Rod Association.
Wildfire smoke continuing to impact our skies and air quality through tomorrow. Today, sunshine and a high of 84. Tomorrow, more sunshine and temps staying in the mid-80s.
The IHRA Outlaw Pro Mod Nationals roar into Durana Dragway, Milan, Michigan. August 8th and 9th. $125,000 up for grabs. Every ticket is a pit pass. Door slammer racing at its best. Kids 12 and under free. Get your tickets now at IHRA.com.
This hour, Mojo in the Morning is powered by Eastern Michigan University.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you to explore right now, like K-Pop Radio, featuring the ultimate in K-Pop. BTS, Twice, Stray Kids, Jennie, and more. All commercial-free. Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search K-Pop Radio, and make it your next preset. iHeartRadio.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness, we're all strong on this planet.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit Autolaw.com.
That's Autolaw.com.
You were the mistress before being the girlfriend? Oh, that'll work. Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 9:40 on Mojo in the Morning.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
Mariah,
Yes.
you're a winner. You're going to see Chris Brown.
Yeah!
First time, long time.
Mariah's on the phone!
Yes. I'm so excited, you guys. Thank you so much.
Got a pair of tickets to see Chris Brown. Shows are Thursday and Friday. I think you're going to the one on Friday, but just double check with Bianca when you give her your information.
Mariah, what's your favorite Chris Brown song?
I love so many, but I'm going to stick with Residuals right now.
That's a banger.
That is good. Look at you.
I am so excited, you guys. I really needed this, so thank you guys so much.
That's great. I might see you there.
Yeah, I'm so
Are you going to go?
I cannot believe you're even thinking about not going.
There are a few artists that come to town, and I'm like, if they come, I gotta go.
Mhm.
There are other artists that I love. Like, I mean, Chris Brown been the man for like 20 years. But, I mean, if I don't go, I'm not gonna, like, cry or whatever. But who knows?
This is the show I've gotten the most requests for tickets.
Telling you that. Because, honestly, he's a performer. He's not up there, singing. He's up there singing and dancing. He's giving a whole show. And he's been doing it for 20 years, so this might be the peak that we'll see him moving forward. So this is a good time to go.
Here's an interesting one. Adam Schefter from ESPN just reporting that Teddy Bridgewater signing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will not be a Lion this year. Teddy Bridgewater.
I like that, though. He's a Florida boy. Get him closer to home.
He, I think his coach, Mary got in trouble for coaching that high school football team, so he's not going to be coaching this year. He was banned from coaching.
After winning a championship.
Which is wild because he was banned from coaching for helping these kids out. They say try to get to and from practices and feeding their their families and stuff like that. But
system.
I think that's actually not good for the Lions. I you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, based on that first preseason game, our backups are looking a little shaky.
Yes. Yeah. All right. It is Mojo in the morning. Phone number 844-MOJO live. The text is 95500. I want to throw this out there and ask the question if there's any listeners that have ever felt the same way. Do you ever feel like you have to keep up? And what I mean by that is this. For those that have followed my wife and myself on the We Don't podcast and goes to the We Don't podcast Instagram, you can please go to that and like it and see what it's all about. My wife and I do this podcast once a week, and we have been having fun doing this. Actually, it's been therapeutic for us because it's virtually an hour, 40 minutes to an hour of us spending time with each other. As weird as that sounds, you think, okay, well, you should be spending time with each other. Sometimes when you're in relationships, you don't have one-on-one time where it's just the two of you talking. You've got kids that are involved. You've got friends that are involved. You got things that are involved, like trying to keep up and pay bills and do all the rest of that stuff. Well, when you're one-on-one and you're talking about one specific subject, it's almost like a therapy session of the two of you together. And so this has been a really cool thing for us to do because we have been for like the last, year and a half or however long this has been doing it and spending like quality time, once to twice a week, depending on when we decide to tape. Chelsea over the last couple of years has been just killing it with taking care of herself. And she has over the last couple of years really focused on trying to do her because she's been doing the kids so much. Mm-hmm. She's raised the kids, and we have 3 boys now that our youngest is 20 years old and he's in college. We are virtually empty nesters. During the school year we are. But she really kind of was looking for opportunity just to kind of make sure that she's being healthy so that she can, live the best parts of her life looking and feeling great. It sucks for me because
why you say that?
Because it is not that when we first got together, Chelsea was amazing and all throughout our marriage, she's always been the better looking of the two of us. But now that she's kind of like, as she's gotten to be 50 years old, she is fine. She's 50 and fine.
Come on now.
And I am 50 and fat.
Not anymore.
54 and fat, 55 and fat. And I have to, no, I'm still fat, but I feel like I have to really pay attention to myself. Otherwise, it's going to be so drastically different between the two of us. Like where people are going to go, look at that old son of a bitch with that young, good-looking lady. And not that people haven't already pointed out that I am, the zero to her being the number one. We're a 10 together, I guess. But I feel like more and more it's us, really having to be conscious about how I feel and how I look and live our lives together. Last night we went out for dinner with friends. All I wanted to do was eat more. I sat there and I looked at this food that was in front of us, and all I wanted to do was finish every single scrap of potato, eat the desserts, and and I did eat, by the way. I didn't stop, but I wanted to eat it all. And I sat there in my head and said, Tom, you got to be good. Otherwise, you will go out to eat and people are going to go, who's the fat son of a bitch with that good-looking lady? And I want to know if there are any listeners that feel like that with their spouse. And are there any women that feel that way with a guy that might be the version that is like Chelsea? Because I think that would be harder on women than it would be on guys. Yeah. Because at least I can laugh off some things every now and again. But women, it's difficult. Because if you're a woman and you are with a guy that is skinny and works out all the time and, takes care of himself, and you're a woman that, is aging or honestly gaining weight, I bet it's got to be pretty tough for you. I would just assume, because as a guy that's that way, I would feel like that would be even tougher if I was a female.
And for women, I think, because I do feel this way from time to time with Wes, I think for women too, you're already so self-conscious. At least I am. I don't want to speak on behalf of every female who is around the same age as me, but you do get more self-conscious as you get older because, you see there are so many different things that you can do and your body's changing at a freaking
Do you really
rapid
feel that
rate.
way? You feel that way with him?
I from time to time, I definitely get into a hole of feeling like I need to up my game a little bit.
Do you ever find yourself having to work out or feeling like you don't really want to work out, but because he works out and takes care of himself, that you have to work out more?
For that, it's so funny because we literally are having this discussion an hour ago about meeting each other at the gym later, which I don't really want to do. It's a little bit of that. It's also more so I want to be there with him and I want to spend time with him. And that's, something that he chooses to do. But yeah, I mean, for sure. Because I know that he finds strong women attractive. So that's definitely something that I think about.
Interesting. Yeah. It's interesting because but I will say this as somebody that looks at the two of you guys both two look great, but who am I to judge and say that you don't have those feelings?
Yeah. You don't know what's going on the inside.
Yeah.
That part, the last part about understanding what your partner finds attractive.
Yep.
And maybe you aren't that.
Yeah.
That's something that can play in your mind. That's played in my mind in relationships as well. And then not to totally divert the conversation, but just to add to it, outside of just the physical improvements. I've been in relationships or been in places where I felt like the person I was with was maybe smarter than me, or their job was more quote unquote professional or serious than mine. And you get around their friend group and they're having conversations and you like, damn, maybe I need to go read a book or something.
Right.
I'm about to enjoy this dinner if I don't have anything to talk about.
If you ever look at our wedding photos and look at Chelsea and I, our wedding photos will show you that Chelsea did not, she didn't marry a guy that was, a bodybuilder. I've always had a weight issue. I've always had issues with that. So she loved me for who she loved. Amen. So I look at that and I go, okay, I get it. But nobody wants to be 50 years old with a fat guy. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to look as good as she does, and I know that's not the case, but that's how I feel.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's my motivation of doing this. Yeah. And actually, I just signed back up, with Tom the trainer. I'm going to go start working back out with Tom the trainer. But I'm really focused on this. I got that Hall of Fame thing coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I want to look the best I can ever look at that thing.
So it's more the internal conversation, not necessarily what you're hearing externally.
Exactly. And honestly, it's funny. I talk to her sometimes about this, and she gets so mad at me because she's like, I have never made weight an issue unless if it was about your health.
She said that on the air before when we talked to her about it. Yeah.
She has never, and she has never, ever made me feel like when I'm sitting there at dinner that I should push away from the table at all. Like, that's one thing. She's never been that person. And if anything, I feel, that I could, if I wanted to be, just sit back and be fat and sit on the couch.
Is this
if
why
it
you
wasn't
got
my
Botox
health.
the other day?
No, I got Botox the other day because, honestly, I do it at least a couple of times a year, and I needed it because I was starting to look way older than Kevin, and I don't want to.
I don't think that's possible at this point in your life.
Right. I'm just
I
kidding.
want to see you
No, I
comb
get
that
it.
hair
I get
back.
it.
I want to see what's going on in there.
You want to see why? You see anything in there? What do you say?
Like a different hairstyle? No.
I want to see.
You could not
honestly,
do that.
I want to
No.
see you like comb, gel, slick back, like old
Why?
lobster.
Do not.
I just want to see it.
No, because honestly, you'll probably see I have too much gray in there. Robin, what's going on, Robin?
Okay, so I'm 61, and a lot of people don't think I'm my age. They always say I'm younger, but I can't be with a guy that's skinny. I'm a little chunky. I'm not a big girl, but I'm a little chunky. And me and my husband, when he started losing weight, I'm like, I can't be with you if you're skinny, because I always felt insecure, and I was fine till I had 5 boys. Then it was like the weight never wanted to go away.
Yeah.
And if a guy looks at me now and he's skinny, it's like I smile, but I like a guy with a little meat on his bones.
Yeah.
And I have women who are skinny and prefer men with meat on their bones.
Well, no.
So you're wrong about you. You can feel that way, but women do sometimes like the meat.
Listen, I know that every lid has its pot, right? And some of those bigger pots have bigger lids. But I'll be quite honest with you. I get it, but it's like you said, it's how I feel, and me feeling this way. Like, we were out with our friends Denise and Jimmy last night, and she looked at Chelsea. Denise looked at Chelsea and says, "You are more beautiful than ever before," and she's right. And I looked at that and I go, okay, I'm not going to eat the rest of these scalloped potatoes or whatever they were. But no, it's one of those things where I look at that and I go, man, I definitely look way better now than I did 20 years ago. Okay, 20 years ago, I don't think I looked that good. I was probably just, I was heavier and all the rest. But at that point, I was 20 years younger, and I thought I was going to live forever. And then I think you have a health scare, and you go, all right, I ain't going to live forever.
Gotta turn this around.
Yeah. What's going on, Elizabeth?
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. What's happening?
I actually lost a bunch of weight because my husband, he'll go to work and talk me up so much. Like, he's like, oh, yeah, she cooks me these lunches and these dinners and everything. And I would go to work after, go with him to his, events and stuff after I had my 2 kids. And I just felt like the guys were like, ugh, this is your wife? So I ended up losing, 53 pounds, and I'm still, on that journey trying to lose the weight.
Why do you think?
Because I don't want him to be embarrassed.
Why do you think that they were looking at you that way?
Because that's just how the world tells us men look at women. And so I just wanted him to be proud to be next to this hot wife. So I lost all this weight and I'm trying to look better for him. And he never says anything. He's always if I would rather you eat and be happy than be starving yourself and miserable. He's I think you're beautiful just the way you are. It's just, I guess, in my own head. But
listen,
that's what I did.
And I know that. I know that he loves you more than ever, just like I know that my wife loves me more than ever too. But there's some interesting motivation that we have, Elizabeth, right? By trying to look better for our spouses.
I mean, it worked for me, so
yeah. I think we should look better for us, and I know that that's the right thing to say, but that ain't always the truth. You know what I mean? You need to sometimes have a motivation. What's up, Initial C? Your voice disguised.
Good morning, everyone. Can you understand me?
I can, yes.
Awesome. So my boyfriend and I literally just broke up, and it was his insecurities just get the best of him, and he was a chunkier guy. I'm not. And he couldn't get past it. It got in the way of every aspect of our relationship. And it just broke, it's still breaking my heart, but...
Who broke up with who?
It was an odd kind of mutual thing. It didn't really end that great.
Did you break up with him because of the way he looked, or because of insecurities about? Let me ask you this question real quick.
I'm so sorry.
Did you break up with him because of the way that he looked, or did you break up with him over the way that he felt he looked in his insecurity?
It was the feelings. It was the insecurities behind it, because I think he is just the most handsome, sexiest man.
And he didn't believe you when you said that.
Correct.
What did he think? Did he think that you wanted to be with somebody that was a skinnier man than him?
He thought because I looked the way that I looked, I have options. I have so many options. The world is my oyster. And that made him terrified to lose me. He couldn't see that I loved him for who he is on the inside and the outside.
Well, if you love him that much, call and tell him. And tell him you want him back.
I wish it was that easy. Oh, I wish it was that easy.
Who broke up with who?
It was a mutual.
All right. Yeah, you can't say a lot of swear words today. Please stop it, please. Please.
I apologize.
You're making me want to eat.
No, you gotta take a diet on the cursing.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so you guys were in a bad relationship, so there's no chance. Do you think that maybe you guys could go to counseling and try to figure this out, or did you try that?
I truly think this is a him thing that he unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll truly be happy, whether it's me or someone else, until he gets past his own insecurities and his own issues. Because he was wonderful until all those really started creeping in.
Yeah, it's too bad. That makes me very sad because I could see myself in him in certain regards. You know, don't give up the love that you have for this person because of your insecurities. He needs therapy like I also need therapy for myself. And I think that's important. Shauna, hi, it's Mojo in the morning. Hello.
Hi, Mojo. So I'm freshly single. I'm hitting 50, and I'm kind of like fine wine. I just keep getting better and better and better.
I like wine.
Yeah, and the dating pool out here my age is like, it must be a bunch of Toms. I don't know. I had to go the other way because everyone my age is like, just let themselves go or whatever. So I had to start dating younger guys because I just can't do it.
Isn't that funny?
Like, what? They're eating all the food off my plate.
It's
and
interesting.
Theirs. It's horrible.
It's well, Shauna's like that. Shauna's like, I'm fine wine and all the guys. Wait, what do the Toms
your
mean?
confidence, Shauna.
You know my real name is Tom. Now I feel even more insecure.
A personal attack.
That's horrible.
I love you guys.
We love you too, Shauna. I think. Dawn, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. Hi.
Hey, Mojo.
Yeah.
You got to remember, some ladies like meat on their grill.
Oh, I like that.
Hey, that's a double entendre.
That's very sweet, but thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm still
Bye.
double dosing my shot. I'm my GLP is gonna be PP ones today. I'm gonna add some extra P to it. Real quick, let's see here. Lexi, last call. Lexi, what's going on?
Hi, can you hear me?
I got you, Lexi. Yes.
Well, first of all, first time, long time.
Yes,
Hey,
Lexi on the phone.
But no, back to what Shannon was saying about, like always not feeling good about yourself. Little backstory, I'll make it short. I was cheated on while I was pregnant and postpartum.
Oh man, I'm sorry about that.
And now I'm at a point where I'm actually a little bit smaller than what I was before I was pregnant.
Okay.
And it seems like, I didn't mention it, but me and him broke up. And he basically wants me back, and I'm just like, no, I'm leveling up.
Mm-hmm.
You need to do the same. So I'm trying to feel good about myself, and
That's right.
he's saying I look better, but I'm just like, I'm not trying to get that attention from you. You need to go do better now.
Do you think he came back to you because you are looking better?
I don't know. I don't think he ever thought he would get caught, but he's not that smart. So,
Lexi, it's good that you're doing you and that you're focused on you. And I think that it's awesome that you are, looking great but also deep down inside, I guess we got to feel great inside, right?
Yep, and I'm starting to do that too, and I just want to give a message to all the single moms out there. Do your thing, babe. You're doing great. There's other people out there that care about you and will help you.
That's right.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thanks, Lexi. I appreciate you.
Yep, thank you guys.
All right, appreciate you. Okay, the Mojo in the Morning Show.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations, 1 stupid show.
Love yourself.
This is Mojo in the Morning.
You love my butt?
Live.
What did you say? You want to make gay love to me? Is that what you said?
Love yourself.
Oh, love myself. I do that every night.
Oh, my
I'm always doing that.
That's the real reason they call him DJ 450.
That's right. I'm DJ. I use all 4 and. All right, real quick before we get into Am I the A-Hole?
It's Mojo in the Morning's road to our iHeartRadio Music Festival in Vegas.
We're going to the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Stevie G, Zod Ford. Zod Ford.
Gabara, make them hot. That didn't work.
It's in Holly, Michigan. DealsInTheD.com. They're sponsoring our giveaways to go to the iHeartRadio Music Festival.
That's right. Gabara, make them want to holla. I can't get it. I'm trying to rhyme Gabara and holla, but it's not working.
Tate McRae, Lil Wayne, Jelly Roll, Ed Sheeran, Maroon 5, and then a whole bunch of like big classic artists like Mariah Carey, Bryan Adams. Who else is there? A bunch of people.
Maroon 5.
Did you say LL?
Yeah, I didn't. Oh, LL Cool J. Yeah, no.
Oh.
All right, here you go. Win a trip to Vegas for you and a friend. Your hotel stay, tickets to both nights of the iHeartRadio Music Festival, brought to you by Capital One. Go text FESTIVAL to 200-200. Plus, you'll get $1,000 spending cash, too, if you win. Festival, FESTIVAL to 200-200 for a chance to win.
You'll get a text confirming entry, plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply.
It's going to be so much fun. The iHeartRadio Music Festival is happening in September in Las Vegas, and it is going to be the best iHeartRadio Music Festival ever, and it's all brought to you by Zod Ford in Holly, Michigan. All right, it's Mojo in the Morning Show. It is time now for Am I the A-Hole?
So my son got into his dream college, but I hid the acceptance letter from him, and now he's going to community college. Am I wrong for doing this?
Why would you do that as a mom? You would think that would be the most exciting thing in the world. We're going to give her an alias of Christine. That's not her name, but we're going to give you that alias. So anytime I talk to you and say Christine, you'll know that that's your name. Why would you not tell your son that he got into his dream college?
Well, I feel really bad about this, but it was too expensive for us. And he really didn't get that much financial aid, so I didn't think it would be possible.
Oh, my God. But for him to just know that he got in would be such a huge deal.
So what does he think? He thinks that he didn't get into any of the schools that he wanted to go to?
Well, this one, he doesn't know about this one. This is the one I hid from him.
So did he get into some schools?
Yeah, he got into this one, and
but he's decided what to do community college for a year or so, or until he can reapply.
Yeah, he's going to do it for at least a year. I hope 2 years, but he'll stay in community college for right now.
But so this doesn't even make sense to me, because then he's going to do a year in community college with the hope of reapplying, and this is just going to happen again and again.
Will he find out, you think, if he reapplies? Will the schools let them know?
I don't know, but were you embarrassed to tell him, like, hey, you got in, that's such a huge deal and such a huge accomplishment, but unfortunately we can't afford this right now?
Yeah, it was that, but also I don't want him to move away. I think that's it, too.
Okay.
Wow. I had sympathy, but now I don't.
Am I the a-hole? What are your thoughts? Michelle wants to comment. Michelle, what's up?
Oh, my gosh. I'm a mom of 10 kids, and I am so grossed out by what she did. First of all, she committed a federal crime by opening his mail and not giving it to him. And to cheat him out of the excitement of being accepted to where he wanted to go. I understand financial concerns, and we have had to, like when my daughter wanted to go away to Oakland, she wanted to stay on campus, and I told her at this time we just can't do on campus. You have to make choices, but that was not the right one. That was so not fair of her.
Wait, can I stop for 1 second here? Michelle, you have 10 kids? How do you have 10 kids? What is going on in that family? How can you afford? At that point, I would be the one living on campus and letting my daughter stay at home.
Is
if
it
I
a
had 10
blended
kids.
family, or are those all your kids?
No, they're all our kids. And, I mean, we've had kids go to Michigan State, Wayne State, Oakland University.
Man,
10
kids.
I just also think, and you said this, I think it's a really important lesson to learn that, like, to be able to say we can't afford it. But for him to know that, like, he accomplished an acceptance is huge. I think back to when I was applying to school. There was one school that I got into, and my mom had that conversation with me. Unless you get scholarships, we can't afford to send you here unless you want to take out, this amount of student loans. But the decision is yours at this point. If you want to take that on, we're not going to be able to pay for, this chunk of this, but the decision is yours. And I think that's just such an important decision to have or to make.
Dennis, am I the a-hole? What do you think about alias Christine here?
I think she's a terrible mom for what she's doing to her kid.
Yeah.
I got 6 kids, and I couldn't even imagine cheating my kid out of their education like that.
By the way, stop again. We went from 10 kids to 6 kids. Do we have the most fertile listenership in the world?
Yeah, me and my wife had to get her tubes tied just so she could stop.
Yeah.
You stop.
Can you keep your hands off of her? Dennis, how do you, I don't know how I could afford 3 kids going to college. How are you going to afford 6 kids in college?
I mean, it's rough, but like our kids are young, and like we talk to our kids right now about their futures. Like I got all of my daughters do competitive cheerleading because there's a chance of a scholarship for that. I got a daughter that does competitive swim because there's a chance for scholarship. All my kids get actually right now, all my kids are all A students. Wow. Because we talk to our kids and prepare them, and we let them know at a young age, like, look, you see the financial struggles that we have, and we want you to have a better life. So we need you to get a better education, so that way you have a good opportunity at getting a scholarship to the school that you want to go to.
Right.
And I feel like where this lady went wrong with what she did is let her kid know and then let him make that decision.
Yeah. Right.
Because at that age, he has the chance to go and get his own financial aid from the school.
Yeah.
Yes, I get that puts him in debt, but why not give him the dream college that he wants if that's what he wants?
Great advice. And I'd love to ask this question. I kind of threw it out there a little bit ago, but I haven't gotten the answer. Will he ever find out about her lie when he reapplies to the school that is his dream college? Miranda, am I the a-hole? Hi, what are your thoughts on Christine?
Hi, I do think that it's not about her. She needs to give her son the opportunity to make his own decision. And I do think that it's more about what she doesn't want to send him off to college.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think that it sounds like this is just pure the financial of this.
Which
I mean,
think
Christine,
every mom feels.
Christine, you mentioned this in part at the end, but I think it's more so that you're afraid of him going away, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I mean it's a school that's far away, and I just did not want him to go down south like that.
Okay, so it was an out-of-state school then. Cody,
No.
Cody, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning.
Hey, Mojo, continue with the fertility here. I got 4 kids, all young, but I just want to make sure we're not shaming anybody here. She's kind of a devouring mother. It's more so for her, but she just got to let the kid, I don't want to say get hurt with the finances, but she's just, we got to put the kid first in this instance.
It's an interesting thing. I don't want to shame her for what she did, even though I don't agree with what she did. I think that you don't know other people's financial pain, and I do think that there's something to that. There's something to the fact that It's tough. This is a very, very tough thing when you're trying to raise your kids and you're trying to put food on the table to decide what to do. And sometimes, being honest is probably the best thing to do, but you don't want to be that way because you feel like a failure as a parent.
For sure. But I think age plays a huge factor in the mindset in this conversation. At 18 years old, at this point, I'm not necessarily making decisions for your life. I'm making decisions with you for your life. And she removed his ability to be a part of the conversation of how to direct his own life. And that's the problem, I feel like.
Kelly works for a university. Do you have any clue? Will he find out that mom did this?
Yes, he will. Because a lot of universities, in fact, most of the universities, my university, does decisions online. And he can go and check online the decisions. And if the university that he's applied to right now and gotten into is not online now, when he reapplies, they will have his previous decisions. And so he will find out, and she is going to ruin this relationship with her son.
Yeah, I was wondering that too, because I feel like everything's on like a portal now. You know what I mean?
It is.
Yeah.
You're correct, Shannon. You're absolutely correct.
Man, this is a scary thing to see take place. I mean, you think that he is upset about not getting in. He's going to be more upset knowing that his mom didn't let him get in.
Does that what's her name?
Christine.
Does that changes things for you, knowing that he could potentially find this out online?
Oh, yeah. Yes, it does. I mean, I feel really bad. And yes, I'm worried about him finding out.
Stacy wants to say something to you. What's that, Stacy?
Hello?
Hi, Stace.
Hi. I just wanted to really quickly make a comment. My son, about 3 years ago, was under suicide watch, and I didn't think that he was going to be going off to college. And last year, he decided out of the blue that he wanted to go to a college in Orlando, Florida, and he's my baby. And it was heartbreaking for me to let him go, but I also, as a mom, knew that I raised him to a point that I had to let him fly out of the nest. It was the best decision that we both made together. And, yeah, it's $100,000 for a 2-year program. But guess what? He knows that he's in financially for half of it. And on top of it, I didn't want him to go, but I knew he had to. So I think as parents, we need to understand that we are raising our kids to fly and to succeed and win in this world. He's got to give him that chance.
He's doing better. He's in a better place, Stacy.
Oh, my God. He is thriving because of the fact that he made that decision on his own.
Good. Yeah. That's great to hear. That's awesome. Stephanie, from the child's perspective on this one, what did you want to say?
Yeah, so I actually applied to colleges 4 years ago, and I really wanted to apply to Ivy Leagues, but my parents didn't let me because of, 1, the finances, and 2, they didn't want to let me go that far. And as a child of parents who didn't let me apply, I feel like I hold some regret towards them. Like, even if they had
regret or resentment, which is resentment probably the better word?
Yeah, resentment's probably the better word.
Yeah.
I think, like, if they had let me apply, I know that I wouldn't have gone there because of the finances, but it would have been nice knowing that I got it, you know?
Is this something that you think that will be very, very tough for you to let go?
I think so. I think, like, I'm in med school now, and it's great, but I think that going to an Ivy League is an experience of its own, you know? So.
Yeah. Wow, you're a smart kid. Ivy League and med school. Stephanie, thank you for the call. Christine, I think that you have to rethink what you did before it becomes too late, especially with kids getting ready to go back to school as his friends are starting to pack up and leave. Now you're going to have to deal with the fact that if he ever does find out about this, this will be a tough one to get over. Am I the a-hole on Mojo in the Morning?
Psst. He's cheating. Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 9:40 on Mojo in the Morning. Channel 955.
It's Mojo in the Morning's Motor City Traffic.
927.70 outside, mostly sunny, a high of 84 today. We are still under that air quality alert through tomorrow because of the Canadian wildfires out in the streets right now. Haggerty remains closed both directions between Commerce Crossings Road and 15 Mile because of an accident over in West Bloomfield. Got another accident on the right shoulder southbound 275 after the exit for 6 Mile. Both shoulders blocked, 75 northbound at 9 Mile. An accident accident in the right lane, 75 northbound after Ortonville Road, 75 southbound at Northline, an accident on the right shoulder, same thing, 94 eastbound at Michigan Avenue, and a motorcycle has gone off the road and into the trees, causing a major backup M14 eastbound after Ford Road. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Payday. Hardworking people need a hardworking candy bar. Packed with peanuts and filled with golden caramel, Payday is definitely working hard for you. So grab one now to power you through the day. Payday Peanut Caramel Bar. Get to it.
Say it now. Yeah, do it now.
I mean, I was so engulfed in, the peanut caramel bar, I didn't realize. If you are an eater in your car, if you have peanut butter bottles or whatever, listen, go to El Car Wash. That's what I really want to tell you. They got the best car wash of all time, and for $25 a month, you can get your car washed as many times as you want for the month. It's amazing. They got vacuums. They got automatic machines that will literally suck out all of the dirt from your floor mats. Check them out. It's El Car Wash. They got a new one on 12 Mile and Mound Road. Check them out.
Want to go to Florida? Mojo's flying to Florida. And this week to Clearwater Beach. Get the VIP treatment on a 3-night vacation to Shepherd Beach Resort. Spend the day at the pool or at the beach. Then go for a Yacht Starship Sunset Dinner Cruise. You might see some dolphins. It'll be awesome. Listen to 7:30 to get in with Mojo in the Morning.
Your neighbors have trusted AJ Danboy since 1925. Now save $85 on plumbing services over $199. From leaky faucets to major repairs, they treat your home like their own. Family owned, community trusted. Call AJ Danboys. They're here for you.
After contemplating what I really wanted to do in life, Henry Ford seemed like the best option. Knowing that, you're on campus, you go out, you see people, just gives you that sense of community and that sense of you're not alone in this.
I'm a former frontline worker. I wasn't sure what to expect. Coming back, I wanted a new future. I just went online and I applied. Come back because it's your future.
Join us today at hfcc.edu. Henry Ford College, future driven.
Big Time Rush, performing live in concert. See TV's favorite boy band in real life worldwide. Carlos, James, Kendall, and Logan playing every song from every episode live and more. Big Time Rush, live tomorrow night at Pine Knob Music Theater. Bringing special guests from the TV show, Caitlin Tarver and Stephen Kramer Glickman, Joe and Gustavo. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Thinking about buying or selling a home, but worried it's going to take all the fun out of summer? Don't sweat it. RE/MAX agents are voted the #1 most trusted real estate agents in the U.S. and have the knowledge and expertise to help you find your dream home or sell your current home so you can focus on sunshine and not the stress. Whether you're making a move or finding your forever home, trust RE/MAX to get the job done. Visit RE/MAX.com to search for homes or an agent near you. RE/MAX voted the #1 most trusted real estate agency brand by American shoppers based on the 2024 BrandSpark American Trust Study. Each office independently owned and operated.
Summer is here and BetMGM Casino is bringing you the hottest online casino experience. Heat things up with a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQIFM at sign up. Play your favorite games like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer, or check out our exclusive slots like MGM Grand Millions and the Wizard of Oz. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
100% of life's milestones deserve more than a memory. Celebrate them with Lucido Fine Jewelry. From iconic timepieces to signature diamonds, find the perfect way to honor every moment. Visit LucidoJewelry.com.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help. I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime. Free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog gets you top dollar. Go to TopDogLaw.com. That's TopDogLaw.com.
I can't believe how spotless my floors look after using the Swiffer Power Mop. No more dragging around a heavy mop and messy bucket. Now I get the same deep clean without all the work. Thanks to the powerful solution and scrubbing pad of the Swiffer Power Mop, dirt and grime don't stand a chance, and I don't break a sweat. Mic drop. Mop drop.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
A smarter way to mop. Try it or your money back.
A young girl, Carla Walker, is abducted from her car in 1974, but the case goes cold.
Whoever did this to my sister is either dead, dying, on the way out.
On this episode of America's Crime Lab, DNA solves a nearly 50-year-old crime.
It was a goosebump moment that I knew who killed Carla.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search America's Crime Lab, and listen now.
Injured? Everyone knows Call Sam will fight and win for you. Get the Bernstein advantage.
More Mojo in seconds.
We're already talking back to school time. We literally are talking back to school time. Is that not the weirdest thing? It's August. Have you gotten your kids' orthodontic care all worked out yet? If you haven't, then you need to go to Reynolds Orthodontics. You know that appointments are filling up right now. Reynolds Orthodontics can get you in. Dr. Reynolds, Dr. Jen, the entire staff, they'll take care of you. Locations all around town. Go to myamazingsmile.com. If braces or orthodontic care is what you've been thinking about with your kids, Reynolds Orthodontics, myamazingsmile.com.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Snooze Mattress, now open in Troy.
You've got apps for everything. Music, photos, even ordering coffee. But only one app gives you the live radio experience. It's radio your way. Anytime, anywhere. Join the millions already listening. The free iHeartRadio app. The #1 app for radio.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness. Judgment free and just $15 a month.
Cheat and you'll get caught. It's the War of the Roses in minutes on Mojo in the Morning.
Hey now. We have Tate McRae tickets. Text Tate to 95500 and you could be winning sold out tickets to go see Tate McRae. We have more Chris Brown tickets tomorrow at 8:30. Be listening for that. And a trip to Florida at 7:30. So we're giving you a chance to win a trip to Florida right now. Tate McRae tickets. Text Tate, T-A-T-E, to 95500.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
War of the Roses was good today. A lot of people don't agree with me on this, but I think this guy is a bona fide big old fat cheater. And we'll let you hear for yourself coming up here in just a little bit. Shannon with the Dirty on the 30. What's going on, Shannon?
Well, these Canadian wildfires are creating some really unhealthy air quality conditions across the Midwest and New England, especially right here in Michigan, where some areas ranked among the worst air quality in the whole entire world yesterday. We were in the top 5 for worst air quality because of this. And this morning, state and county leaders are calling for action. They want officials on both sides of the border to work together and come up with some sort of plan to find a solution to this crisis that is causing all sorts of health problems for Michigan residents, especially those with lung conditions. This is Macomb County Public Works Commissioner Candace Miller.
This is now the 3rd or 4th summer. So is this going to be the new norm? Is this the way we have to live every summer in pure Michigan? I mean, that's not the correct answer. We have to demand some more aggressive measures to control these wildfires.
It's amazing, isn't it? It is wild that it has been a consistent thing that we've had to deal with.
Summer after summer. And
Michigan seems to really bear the brunt of all this because of the proximity that we have to the Canadian border. But I just don't get it. And we were talking about it earlier this morning, and some Canadians were texting us saying, we do put out our wildfires. Well, it doesn't seem like you're putting out the or preventing the wildfires from happening. I don't understand why it is that we don't either do controlled burns to try to burn off any of the vegetation that we're worried that could start into a bigger fire, or just start chopping up and getting rid of some of this stuff.
So I did some digging after we talked about this earlier, and I guess some of the areas where these wildfires are so remote that there's very limited access, which would make it really tough to put out.
We have
and
airplanes.
I trust me, I agree with you. This is just what I'm reading. And also, they're saying, in other areas, we're prioritizing human life and safety over dealing with these remote, unpopulated areas. So I don't know.
My mind be like, I'll be split, and then I know which side I lean towards. On one hand, there's so many amazingly gifted, talented, incredibly intelligent individuals who've amassed amazing amounts of wealth. We can travel to different planets. We can go out to space. Why haven't we been able to develop something that can put out these wildfires?
Yeah.
And then on the other side, I'm like, well, ain't nothing bigger than God. And nature going to show you every time who the boss.
And right now, there are other wildfires happening in California that have already burned upwards of 80,000 acres again. So they are dealing with that in Central California.
Did you see, on another note, did you see that money that was raised by that California, fundraiser that they did? None of that money is getting to any of those people.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
So where is it?
It's all a bunch of hubbub. They're
a lot of heads of certain organizations saw some money.
Yeah,
sound like some cryptocurrency.
It sounds to me like
so
some
careful
shadiness.
who you donate to.
Maybe they burn this stuff down on purpose so they can do these fundraisers and cause people together. Part of me wonders at that. By the way, and on a totally different note, you're talking about all the great things that we can do. This morning I was watching Today Show, and the Today Show had a story on there about how we're trying. There's a fight between the United States and then Russia and China to put nuclear power plant on the moon. They want to put a nuclear power plant on the freaking moon in the first place, or first people to do it.
Why?
Because it's a planet that then you'll be able to do nuclear power on there, and possibly that one day we'll have human life. Who knows?
We doing too much.
Feed all the people who are starving right now.
Preach, Shannon.
But the problem, though, is if they do it before we do it, they become the biggest world power because they got nuclear power on a freaking moon.
You worry about the wrong stuff.
In a commercial posted yesterday for Beyonce's ongoing partnership with Levi's, was there a big clue as to what her Act 3 album is going to sound like? I say yes. She appears in the ad as the denim cowboy, so she rides into town on a horse, and she hustles this group of dudes who are playing a game of pool, wins. After her opponents drop their pants as penalty for losing the game, she rides out of the bar on a motorcycle, which signals to me that Act 3 is definitely going to have a rock song.
I saw some people talking on social about this as well. It was going. All the think pieces came out yesterday.
So many little things.
Even down to like the color of the horses that are showing up. But one in particular that you mentioned, I guess it said The Smoke was like a title on this piece that you talked about. And then there's a song with her and Willie Nelson called Smoke Hour. And there's a lyric in there that says, "Come on, baby, it's time to rock."
Oh.
So a lot of people are
digging deep there, yeah.
For sure.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers expected to sign former Vikings quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. We briefly talked about this morning.
Vikings quarterback.
Former Vikings quarterback?
Isn't he a former Lions guy, right?
Well,
recently.
he's played for the Vikings, the Jets, the Saints, the Panthers, the Broncos, the Dolphins, the Lions, and now potentially the Buccaneers. He's been everywhere.
Yeah. I understand that, but there's a Lions guy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Make a rainbow with his
You told me to do the story, so I went
did.
to Sports Illustrated, and that's what they said.
He's a Lion before he's a Viking. Go ahead. Next story. So he's going to be.
So I
with the
guess he's going to
Buccaneers.
be. He's going to compete, I should say, for a backup role behind Baker Mayfield.
I think it's a
in Tampa
mistake
Bay.
by the Lions. The Lions got to figure out. I feel like we got some roster issues too. I'm worried about this team. Are you worried about them?
I think it's very interesting too when you have a person that's a part of your team that has winning success, like Teddy Bridgewater had with us as we've gone and almost made it to the Super Bowl, and then you join a team that's now considered our rivals, like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We put them out in the playoffs in a wild card a couple seasons ago. Then we had to beat them again, I think, last season or something. So it's that is what I don't like to see.
The Bears know our offense now because of Ben, and now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers know our offense because of Teddy.
And lastly, love Hayley Williams, love Paramore on her latest solo single. Hayley taking a little jab at Morgan Wallen, calling him a racist country singer. Listen to this.
I'll be the biggest star
The song is Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party. She was doing an interview about the song, and the interviewer asked her about her favorite bar on Broadway, like the big bustling street in Nashville. And she's like, what's your favorite bar that's owned by a country artist? And she goes, there's no good ones. She just like doesn't care whatsoever.
Why is she going after Morgan? Do they have like a history with each other?
That's a really great.
Wait. Are we sure she's only talking about Morgan? Like, how do we know she's not talking about somebody else?
Well, I mean, he owns a bar there, and he was in trouble for using racist language. So,
I mean,
I'm
assuming.
That's clear, but
could it be Kid Rock?
It's a couple people that own restaurants that we may not know.
I mean, you're right.
That's
it totally could.
Is
be.
Haley Williams relevant?
There are a few.
I like Paramore.
I love Paramore.
Misery Business.
Yeah. For everything you missed today, catch up on the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app.
Celebrity Dirt, directly from the source. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
War of the Roses next on Channel 955.
9:43, and my driving screen is there. We go. Okay, so we are still under this air quality alert through tomorrow. So it's going to be a beautiful day, sunshine, a high of 84, but the skies are still going to be hazy. Out on the streets right now, we have an accident blocking the right and left lane, 75 southbound before Sashabaw Road. You're going to see stop and go traffic from Dixie Highway. Moving road work in the right lane, slowing things down. 94 westbound between East Outer Drive and French Road. An accident on the right shoulder, 94 eastbound at Michigan Avenue. Same thing, westbound 696 at DeQuinder. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Nudge in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Advanced Manufacturing Expo. Leadership, networking, and cutting-edge tech. The Advanced Manufacturing Expo unites the best of West Michigan manufacturing. Join in August 6th and 7th at DeVos Place. Sign up free at advancedmanufacturingexpo.com. That's advancedmanufacturingexpo.com.
I love summer sales. This is the one you've been waiting for right now. The classic Planet Fitness membership is just $1 down and $15 a month. But you got to hurry because this is for a limited time. It ends Wednesday, August the 13th. Hurry up, join, and save big. And the beauty is you can join a whole bunch of different ways. If you've been planning on getting into Planet Fitness, especially before school starts, join in club, join on the free app, or go online to planetfitness.com. Plus, the high school summer pass is still going on through August 31st. Teens aged 14 through 19 can work out for free at any Planet Fitness location. Visit online to get more details on that, but that's such a great deal. Planet Fitness has so much going on. Like my location in Commerce just got a whole bunch of new equipment and got totally remodeled. And Planet Fitness locations in Canada looking great too, including the one in Windsor. Planet Fitness.
This hour is sponsored by Sam Bernstein Law.
After an accident, there are two types of people: those who got the Bernstein advantage and those who wish they did.
Summer is here, and BetMGM Casino is bringing you the hottest online casino experience. Heat things up with a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQIFM at sign up. Play your favorite games like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer, or check out our exclusive slots like MGM Grand Millions and the Wizard of Oz. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
If you're like me, buying anything turns into a nightmare research spiral. But listen, if you're trying to upgrade your phone, I am about to save you from yourself, because right now you can get the new iPhone 16e with Apple Intelligence for $49.99 for when you switch at your nearest Boost Mobile store. That's a brand spanking new iPhone 16e for the incredible price of $49.99. $1.99. Plus, you're getting all the latest Apple Intelligence features too, like Cleanup, which removes distractions from photos with just a tap. Visit your nearest Boost mobile store for full offer details. Apple Intelligence requires iOS 18.1 or later. Restrictions apply.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
At Trinity Health, your everyday movement matters. Don't let joint pain slow you down. If joint replacement is right for you, we offer advanced techniques for a faster recovery. TrinityHealthMI.org/joint pain. Trinity Health, we see all of you.
Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield.
Lions fans have even more to cheer about with the new Detroit Lions games from the Michigan Lottery. Featuring a roster of fan favorites, instant ticket, pull tab, fast cash, and online play. You could win prizes up to $500,000. With the new Detroit Lions games, only from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Picture this. You walk into a Tim Hortons and get a warm toasted English muffin or a buttery biscuit layered with fluffy fresh cracked eggs, melty cheese, and savory sausage or bacon. Now imagine that breakfast sandwich for just $3 when you buy any size coffee, hot or cold. Because when you're running on empty, you want a breakfast that does more than just fills you up. So start your morning with Tim's, because you deserve a breakfast that's as good as your day is going to be. Limited time at participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid only during breakfast hours. Exclusions apply. Additional terms apply.
When it comes to restoring cars, Diego's got skills. And with Total Wireless in his corner, the whole world sees them. With the dual camera system on his new iPhone 13, he can take amazing car photos and post them on the fly with super fast 5G, and even turn this hobby into a full-time gig. His claim to fame? Claiming iPhone 13 with 5G on us. Get iPhone 13 with 5G on us when you switch to the Total 5G or 5G Plus Unlimited 3-month plan. Total Wireless, in your corner. For limited time while supplies last. Valid in store. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires port in and ID verification. Restrictions apply.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM, because we're Michigan's most experienced personal injury law firm.
More Mojo in seconds.
I am so excited to talk to you about Sargent Appliance. And if you're still looking to do some summer home renovating or some fall renovations, check out Sargent Appliance. They got the perfect staff to help you pick the perfect appliance for your style of life and your budget. They got over 70 years of experience, so they know what they're talking about. 3 super convenient locations. Pop into one. Downtown Rochester, Macomb, or Clinton Township, or check them out online at sargentappliance.com. That's sargentappliance.com. Quality appliances for less. Yeah.
This report is sponsored by Robert Half.
Wildfire smoke continuing to impact our skies and air quality through tomorrow. Today, sunshine and a high of 84. Tomorrow, more sunshine and temps staying in the mid-80s.
At Robert Half, they found that 67% of companies want to increase contract talent. That's why their recruiters' expertise and award-winning AI work quickly to find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, they know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
Add Mojo in the morning to your presets on our free iHeartRadio app. And never miss War of the Roses, the second date update, Am I the A-hole, or the Throwback Throwdown.
Hey, if you think that you're being cheated on, text cheater to 95500 so we can get you on this.
Catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the morning.
Deja, do you guys date?
Who, in real life?
in real life. No, do you date your father of your baby?
Yes.
So you guys are together. You guys are dating. So it's not like you're not just checking up on the person who's the father of your baby daddy. You guys actually are you're in a relationship and you're together.
Yes.
Okay, and why do you think that he's cheating on you?
I think he's cheating on me because he's just been real sketchy and he's making all these excuses. Well, we have a child together.
Yeah.
And so he's been making all these excuses like he can't pick her up from school, and there hasn't been no problem any other times, And so I'm like, what's going on? That's one reason.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what's the other reason?
That's what I'm saying. So we been hooking up. So that's why we've been together for 8 years. So it's kind of like, like a little gray area, but we together. And that's, if we messing around, we together. So I need to know. That's why I'm like, he's being sketchy on some things where it hasn't been like that.
Do you guys have an understanding with each other that you guys are both going to be committed to just the two of you and try to make this thing go?
I think we can be a little clear on the line. So
okay.
Wait, so going back to the school thing, for example, what excuse does he have that he all of a sudden can't pick up your child?
He's not really giving me too many excuses. Like maybe he has to go somewhere that it just came up type of deal. Nothing like, oh, I want to remind you, you may have to pick her up because I have to do something at 5. It's always like last minute. So that's what makes me kind of think with the wandering eye.
Okay.
Has he ever cheated on you in the past?
Yeah.
Have you ever cheated on him?
Yeah, I had to get my lick back.
Oh.
Oh, God. I said eye for an eye.
Exactly.
I never heard I'll give my lick back. Oh, my God. Okay. Deja, you just turned me on in one sentence. All right, here we go. We're going to call him up, and we're going to see where he's going to send a dozen free roses, and we're hoping he sends them to Deja. You be quiet. Mute your phone if you can. Okay?
Okay.
War of the Roses.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ty?
Yes. Who's this?
Hi, Ty. My name is Nicole, and I'm calling you from a brand new floral company called rosesbloom.com with an offer for some free flowers. If you can answer 2 survey questions for me, we're going to give you a dozen long-stemmed red roses today that can be sent to the person of your choice anywhere in the country, totally free of charge to you. Not going to ask you for any sort of credit card or financial information or anything like that. We're just hoping that you'll use this in the future when you want to order flowers. Do you have like a minute?
Not really.
Okay, what about 30 seconds? Let me ask you the questions, okay? Have you purchased flowers in the last 6 months, Ty?
No, I haven't purchased any. No, I ain't purchasing no flowers.
Okay, do you plan on purchasing flowers maybe in the next 6 months or so?
I guess so. Let's get to
Okay,
the flower.
so that's it. That's actually all I needed from you, and now I'm authorized to provide you with that dozen long-stemmed red roses. So do you have somebody that you'd want to send some flowers to today?
Probably, but I'd rather you just send them to me.
There's no girlfriend or wife or mom, sister, anybody you'd like these to go to?
Man, me.
What are you going to do with them when I do send them to you?
Send them to somebody special.
So we can cut you out of it and just send them right to that person and make it a lot easier for you.
Man, it'll be a lot easier if you could just send them to me, so I can send them to someone special.
Okay, how about this? Ty, why don't I include a card for who you're going to send them to with the flowers? And that way, when you get them...
You can put a card in there, leave it blank, and send it to me.
Okay, Ty. I will go ahead and do that. And as I'm getting all of this done, I'm going to let you know that this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes. Are you okay with that?
I record it for what?
For quality and training purposes.
Is that a yes, no answer, or is it I guess?
I do need a yes from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ty, I'm going to come on the phone because this is getting a little too difficult for us. And I'm just going to explain this, and then we're going to send the flowers, and we will send them to you. Okay?
Let's get it.
Ty, I need to inform you, though, before we do get your information to send you the flowers, that this is the Mojo in the Morning show. And we were calling you up to see where you were going to send a dozen free roses because your girlfriend, Deja, is on the phone, and Deja wanted to know if you would send them to her.
This sounds like some bullshit you would pull.
This sounds like something that she would do?
This definitely sounds like her bullshit.
Well, no. Well, you have to understand something, that it's not like she was doing anything wrong. She was just trying to send you some flowers or wanted to see where the flowers were going to go to. But who are you going to give the flowers to?
Who was I going to give?
Were you going to give the flowers to Deja?
I was going to give them to someone special, my daughter.
No, you wasn't.
There you go. You got these people calling me with this bullshit.
I do, because I think you got something going on with somebody else.
We discussed this.
Why
over and over?
Why do you think that Ty would not give your daughter the flowers?
Because she's 5 years old. Like, what is she going to do with flowers? Really?
I'm trying to show her how a man should treat a lady. Like, what are you talking about?
Well,
like,
you can't
what are
pick
you
her up
talking
on
about?
time. What's up with that?
I work. You know, I work
Oh,
different
there's
hours,
no work.
different shifts, and then I Uber on the side. Like, what are we talking about?
So Ty, you're saying that your daughter is your priority, and you do take care of your daughter?
Exactly, and I have to work to do so.
So Deja told us that there are many times where you say you can't pick up your daughter, and she's assuming that when you're not picking up your daughter that you're out there picking up some other woman.
Oh, wow. She would assume that bullshit. She would.
So there's nothing
Crazy.
going on with you and anybody else. You're just busy.
Nothing.
Why do you feel like she doesn't believe you, though? Or why do you feel like
Because
she's
she
trying
has
to pull some
personal. She has relationships that she dealt with in the past that she likes to push over on me. I have nothing to do with that. I've been nothing but a stand-up guy. I don't know why she thinks that.
She told us that you guys each have cheated on each other. So she admitted that she wasn't stand-up, but she said you're definitely not a stand-up guy.
That's old though. We got over that. We moved past that. I thought, but I got obviously not. I don't do this to her. I don't go through her phone like she does me. There's some bullshit. What is going on?
So Ty, there's no other person in your life?
There's no other person. Like, I'm tired of going through this. It's irritating. Like, it's every day with this.
Ty, the only other woman in your life besides Deja is your daughter?
That's it. My heart and soul. And
Okay.
I wish she would believe that.
All right, why don't you hang on for 1 second, and we will get your information, and we will send those flowers off. And Deja, you got to let us know if you get them or your daughter gets them.
Okay, because he's a cheap asshole, so I don't know. I'll see.
Wow.
Hold on 1 second.
This is the home of
The War of the Roses.
Mojo in the morning.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids. WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations. 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the morning. Live.
Call Mojo in the morning. 844-MOJO Live. 844-665-6548.
I know you got an opinion on Deja and Ty, and I want to know what it is. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. First, Tanisha wants to set me straight. What's up, Tanisha?
Mojo, getting your lick back does not refer to a tongue. It's like licks like a strike.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about it turned you on. This is like the time test that flew
Listen,
out. These are like lessons in culture for you.
I need the Urban Dictionary for this one, I think, huh?
You really do.
Listen, can I say something to you, Tanisha? I like it my way better than that way. I think it's a better one.
Of course you do.
Yes. Thank you. What do you, by the way, I was before I hang up and say goodbye, what do you think of this guy, Ty?
I can't tell. I want to believe him, but if he wouldn't even admit to they were both cheating, like, I don't know. He knew what he was doing, getting those flowers sent to himself.
Yeah, well, he's a smart guy. Might be the smartest guy we've had in War of the Roses. Just send the flowers to me, and I'll give them to somebody. I'll cut out the whole delivery process.
I'm so surprised that has not happened more.
That was different. I will say this though. I don't know, but you know how sometimes when people talk, you can hear a level of truth in their voice if you've been in their shoes in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you can hear if they're being sincere. And when he went through the whole, man, here she go with this BS. It's something about that. I felt like this has been a repetitive thing he's had to deal with, and he hasn't done anything wrong. At least I hope not. For his daughter's sake.
You are very forgiving of this guy. Who knows? It sounds to me like she's had some issues with him. And by the way, I'd love if any listeners have ever had baby daddy issues like this guy supposedly has been given Deja to call out theirs.
Or baby mama issues. Let's not just jump on his case.
I like baby daddy issues better.
I know.
We can focus on the baby mamas
ladies,
when we
bro.
catch.
You love the ladies.
I thought that Bianca brought up something interesting. Bianca actually, her thought is they're not married, so they're not committed. Even though they have a child together and they're supposedly dating, she actually made a comment that I thought was interesting, that she believed that there's no commitment there. So there's no ring, there's no bring.
Well, she said there's a gray area.
Yes.
And she said some of the lines are fuzzy. And I thought, you're acknowledging that is the case. So that's not good right off the bat.
And she said, even when we're not together, we're still together.
Yeah.
Like she said something crazy like that.
But
like,
if they're hooking up, they're definitely together. That's how she knows.
Jenny, what do you think?
Oh, I think he's got lots of people lined up, and he wanted those flowers to come to him, so he would have them in the right place at the right time when he wanted them.
Could give one to one lady, one to another lady, one to another lady. How many
flowers?
You don't think a 5-year-old would love flowers? A little 5-year-old daughter would love them?
Oh, I do think that she would love them, but I don't think that's what he was doing.
I mean, if that's the case, that's a good dad move right there. Hannah, what's going on? It's Mojo in the morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm usually always team woman, but in this case, I feel like this guy is just tired of saying the same thing and trying to reassure her over and over. So I do kind of think he's telling the truth, just based off that.
Interesting. So your normal take is usually to side with the woman on this one. You see so different. That's kind of an interesting take. What's up, Binge?
Oh,
what's going on?
It's Vince, but
Vince. I don't know. It's spelled on my board B-I-N-G, but what's going on, Vince?
I was kind of surprised that y'all even pursued this with them, because when you interviewed her before the fact, she seemed really like everything was kind of like, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, and he definitely, like all the other callers have said, he seems really kind of like over it. So.
Honestly, the biggest one was talking to her, and I think when Lydia reached out and Bianca and those guys kind of talked to them, I think that there was so much energy in the fact that she felt like there was something going on, and then you hear that they both have cheated on each other. You think, okay, there's a little turmoil in this relationship. This phone call could be an interesting one. Jordan, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. How you doing?
I don't even know why she called in, because the way she talks to you, sounds like he's one in her lineup, and he's one in her lineup. So he's got a list, and she's got a list. Gray areas, all of this. We're not together. We're together. Why are you calling in? You guys cheat on each other.
Well, it was, I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's a ongoing thing, but I don't know. I think we're being way too much reading into her. I think this guy seems shady to me. I don't know where you guys are getting off. Hannah especially saying that she always sides with the women. I don't know where you're getting off thinking that this guy doesn't sound shady. This guy sounds really shady.
What made him sound shady?
First off, the way that he was kind of like, just send him to me and I'll find a woman to give him to. Like,
he say that.
He didn't. He said, "I'll find." I think he said, "I'll find."
He said,
a special person.
A special person
is, I think, what he said.
Yeah, and then when he figured out that it was us, all of a sudden it's the daughter that's the special person. I don't buy it.
Something to that.
I don't buy it. What's up, Brooke? How you doing?
Hi. Good morning. I'm kind of with you, Mojo. Like, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but if he was actually, in my opinion, if he was actually sending him to his daughter, he wouldn't be like, oh, and I'll send him to I'm sending him to someone special. Just be like, I'm sending him to my daughter.
Yeah, I want to give him to my
Like,
daughter
if
right
you
off the
were
bat. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
say
were
it right off the
actually
bat.
wanting to send him to him, a good dad would just be like, yeah, I want to send him to my little girl because she doesn't have like a house to
Yeah.
she has a house to send him to, obviously, but like not her house. So
and
it's coming to either the.
And honestly, if I'm Deja,
Hey.
hola, ¿qué tal? What's going on? Huh? What happened there?
For the sake of gay, what is happening?
What is
Sorry,
it?
my phone is
I don't know, but that was kind of interesting there.
Why you no speak the English? I think she said he's a cheater.
But also, why is Deja hanging out and waiting for him to? What's up, Vinny?
Hi there. How are you guys?
Good. Oh my God, you surprised me with the voice there. I thought I was going to get another
bingo
translation person. What's going on?
Oh no, it's kind of short for Vanessa, so I just like Vinny. It's just kind of
Hi.
It's different. You don't get people calling by Nessa all the time, so it's just Vinny. Hey,
Sure.
But anyway, I kind of sort of have little baby daddy issues. So I kind of believe that he is not within the gray area, so to speak, but he is, actually trying to do something good for his 5-year-old daughter. I mean, I have a daughter and a son. They're twins.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that my daughter would have been ecstatic to receive something from her father. I don't even get child support. So it's just like, that would have been just my thing with it, as I kind of believe him with it. And then, maybe he wanted to remain it secret so he could surprise his girlfriend. Is that what they were? I mean, if they're sleeping together, then they're obviously together, is what she said, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what to call him. So you're actually
Right.
So it's funny. You started off saying, I got baby daddy issues. I'm thinking you're going to come down on the baby daddy. You don't. You actually think that this guy sounds like a good guy, and probably because you got such a bad guy at home.
He ain't at home. Trust me, he ain't there. He
in them streets.
I think it's just, I think that he is just sick and tired of her insecurities. And if you're that insecure with your man, maybe you should be alone.
Okay.
That's a message right there.
All right. Charlie, last call, Charlie, because that's all I can take. What's going on, Charlie?
All right. How's it going, guys?
Good, buddy.
Hey, I was just, don't know if you guys noticed or not, but several times when you guys asked him a question, he just repeated the question.
Yeah.
And in my experience, when someone does that, it's just buying time so they can think of something to say.
Exactly. I agree 100%. That's a big sign that somebody is full of crap.
There's a jet stream of bull coming out of your mouth, my friend. You are busted, buddy.
Yeah, no, that is, if you talk to any person that analyzes somebody telling the truth, repeating what somebody says is usually their way of buying time to come up with a lie.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, it definitely is, because you can't see their
It
body.
definitely is.
You can tell by looking at someone, but when you can't see them, you just got to listen to those cues. So.
You watch too much A&E.
Charlie, what do you do for a
my
living?
wife does. So.
What do you do, Charlie?
I'm a supervisor. I'm a supervisor at a factory in Imlay City.
All right. Well, thanks for having us on, buddy. Appreciate it. You listen to us on AirPods, or you got us on a big radio there?
I'm on my way home. I work midnight, so I listen to you guys on my way home from work.
I love it. Well, enjoy.
This is the home of the second date update. War of the Roses, the Throwback Throwdown, and the Dirty on the 30. This is Mojo in the Morning.
You ever play a little sports, sprain an ankle, maybe injure your knee, get a shoulder injury like I had, or maybe you were working around the house doing some yard work, heavy lifting causes a pain in your wrist, or maybe you can't sleep at night because of a back pain. If you're feeling this way, I want you guys to know about how Michigan orthopedic surgeons can help you out. Michigan orthopedic surgeons and the great staff and doctors over at Michigan orthopedic surgeons, they want to get you back up on your feet so that you're feeling better. You shouldn't be feeling the way that you're feeling right now, and that pain you have is causing for you to kind of like not be able to sleep at night. I always tell everybody, When you need to go see a great doctor, you go see a Michigan orthopedic doctor. Go to miortho.care and you can find out all the details. That's miortho.care. Michigan orthopedic surgeons.
Want to go to our iHeartRadio Music Festival in Vegas?
iHeartRadio, let's go!
See Tate McRae. Ed Sheeran. Lil Wayne. Kelly Roll, Maroon 5, Mariah Carey, Glorilla, and more. See 16 of the biggest artists in the world all on one stage. And spend a weekend in Vegas on us. Oh, and you'll go with Mojo. Listen every weekday at 9, 1, and 5 to get your trip on Flight 955 to Vegas. Thanks to Steve Gabara and Zot Ford and Holly from Detroit's #1, Channel 955.
Are you ready for the ultimate entertainment experience? It's all here, only with Spectrum TV Select. Popular apps are included. Disney Plus, Max, Peacock Premium, Paramount Plus, AMC Plus, and more. And live TV for sports, entertainment, and news. Enjoy across your devices no matter when or where you are. Get Spectrum TV Select and start streaming your favorites today. It's all here. Visit spectrum.com/entertainment. Restrictions apply.
Michigan Auto Law, the law firm that puts people over everything.
People call Michigan Auto Law when they need help, not just because we win more $1 million auto settlements than any other firm in Michigan, which we do, but because we put people over everything.
One thing I absolutely love about Chipotle is I know whenever I walk in, I know I'm going to get a fresh, tasty meal. Hey, it's Jed from The Joe Show, and I had the unique experience of being able to go behind the counter at Chipotle. I was able to make the guac from scratch. I was able to make the fajitas from scratch, and it gave me peace of mind knowing that Chipotle really does use fresh, real ingredients that are absolutely tasty. It's delicious food that's going to have you feel good about eating it. Visit your Chipotle restaurant or order in the Chipotle app or head over to Chipotle.com.
Parents, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Go for it.
We're listening.
Yeah. Are your teens good with money?
She's a good kid.
She's the
but
best,
yeah.
but I get it. Switch to Huntington Bank, and your teen debit card can really help.
Oh?
You can set spending limits, and your kid can track budgets, so they learn that money doesn't, in fact, grow on trees.
I think we need this.
Sounds good, yeah. We feel you, parents. Let's get more from teen banking. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Ugh. Kitchen ants, runaway roaches, a spider. A spider. A spider! Relax. Just use Zevo. Zevo insect killer sprays use a powerful blend of mint and rosemary to eliminate those pests and up to 20 other bug types. Plus, Zevo is safe for use around people and pets when used as directed. Just spray the bugs and wipe them away. Zevo. People friendly, bug deadly.
Hey guys, what up? It is EJ. So you want to ensure your future, right? You want to land your first job. You know, that's what Eastern Michigan University is built for. This is where you'll find in-demand programs that have 100% job placement, where you work with tech evolving at the pace of change. This is where you shape tomorrow and get ready to lead, not follow. Eastern Michigan University grads get more jobs, period. You got to apply today at emich.edu. That's emich.edu.
Attorney advertising. Michigan. Attorney Siegel Law Firm. Paid after dramatization. Top dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success.
Sir, you cannot bring that dog into the courtroom. Your Honor, he has to be here. This is who's representing me. His name is Top Dog. Have y'all met before? Yeah, we met before. Last time that dog was in my courtroom, he bit somebody. Tried to bite me too. Control your dog. One wrong move, he's out of here. Control that dog. Okay, I got him. So this what happened. We told them to settle. They don't want to settle. We told them what we wanted. Now we want double. See them over there shaking their head saying no. You see Top Dog growling? This is not good. I ain't want this to happen. I really can't control this dog. He about to bite him. He about to bite him bad. This ain't no little dog. This a big dog. He ain't gonna bite him on their ankles. He gonna bite him in their neck. He biting them. The safe word is mercy. Say it. Mercy. Say it. Mercy. Always make the call. Top Dog Law.
Here's comedian Howie Mandel for hands-free Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins.
Yeah, I'm holding a new Cozy Fit Skechers slip-in sneaker, and first of all, I barely know I'm holding it. It's that light. You see, Cozy Fit is a cool new sneaker where the upper is made of a soft quilted material. It's kind of like a little puffer jacket for your feet, except it looks like a super stylish sneaker.
Introducing new Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins, the latest comfort creation from Skechers. You can find Cozy Fit Skechers slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Citizens, since we each upgraded to Xfinity in our homes, the Wi-Fi has been booming. It's fair to say our town has officially become a boomtown.
Mayor, will I be able to drop into multiplayer gaming battles with low lag?
The lag won't be an issue, but your questionable skills may be.
And what if I have hundreds of devices on the Wi-Fi? Purely hypothetical.
Seems like a lot, but sure, hundreds of devices all booming together with the Xfinity Gateway. Yes, friends and neighbors, with Xfinity, the Wi-Fi is booming.
The Wi-Fi isn't the only thing that's booming. Now get the most reliable Wi-Fi and our best-in-class equipment for one consistent price for 5 years guaranteed. All in. Plus, get unlimited data included and no annual contract. All with the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Visit Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New residential customers only. Select plans only. Xfinity Gateway with X5 Complete required for unlimited data except in certain areas. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024. Actual speeds vary.
If you're injured in a car accident, go to getdavidgetpaid.com to get started.
WKQI Detroit. More Mojo in seconds.
The smart choice for your house is Wallside Windows because they are the factory. No middlemen, no middleman markups. Get half off every window and Wallside's exclusive no-interest extended financing personalized for you. Go to wallside.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness, judgment-free and just $15 a month.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
Mojo in the morning on iHeartRadio. Text the show anytime at 95500. This is Mojo in the morning.
All right, it is Mojo in the morning. First off, I'm wondering why you have this there, but
Here's an explanation.
Josiah saw something he probably shouldn't have seen.
I know, man. Add it to the list, right? Josiah sees a lot of stuff he shouldn't see, especially for me. But this in particular, it's like I heard him see it before I actually found out what he saw. So I'm in the car, I'm driving Josiah, and all of a sudden I can hear him in the back. And by the way, Shannon, we started listening to like killer podcasts and stuff because you said you do that with the kids.
Like Crime Junkies.
Yeah,
and
so like
Dateline.
Right. So that's the mood. Just to put you like in the mind frame of where I am. I'm quiet. The car's kind of quiet. We're listening to this stuff. And all of a sudden I hear Josiah go, massage, chess, doggy, 2 minutes. I turn, I'm like, what are you talking about? I turn around. He's holding a packet of sex dice. Like dice that you can shake up, throw, and I guess whatever it lands on, that's the act that you and your
What do you
partner
mean you guess? You have them. You own them.
I mean, wait, why? Yeah, but I didn't think about that. When I hear them, that's like the last thing that's on my mind.
Why are they in your car?
Well, here's the thing, though. You guys know I'm a low-key hoarder. So I don't know if you remember back in Farmington, we had that sex therapist lady send us a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You took them?
Of course I did. You didn't take anything?
I'm not going to say that.
Okay, then. So, yes. So yours are in your drawer. Mine are in the back seat, apparently, and Josiah found them. I'm like, bruh. Just to hear him say, like, 2 minutes massage? I'm like, bruh, what is this kid doing right now? We got to see if they found the missing girl. Put the dice up.
It was always so funny to me to find something of my parents that was like kind of naughty, you know? Like I think my dad had dice, like they weren't sex dice, like they weren't positions, but it was like naughty words or something.
Okay.
And I remember learning all like the bad words from finding this in his like basement, you know?
I found my dad's Playboys. That was
I remember you talking
mine.
about
Yeah.
that.
My dad had Playboys. That was pretty much all the sexual stuff that I think my dad, I don't know if my mom and dad had an unbelievable sex life together. I think my dad, because it was in the basement, in his office in the basement, I think that was his masturbation room.
Oh my God.
I do.
Did he have a comfortable chair?
I think he did. He had one of those ones that reclines like an office chair that reclines. You know, looking around, is there any like socks laying around here or something? Go back to you and your dice in the day. So Josiah is reading this. Does he know that this is what it's all about?
He's
knowledgeable
very
enough.
smart
He's a
guy.
middle school kid now.
Exactly.
He's officially a middle schooler.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I believe, I don't remember the exact packaging, but I believe it probably says sex dice. And these aren't just words. Like, there are pictures above the word.
Yeah.
So when you see doggy, it's like two stick figures in a certain position.
Oh, really? So it's not just a dog.
Exactly. Yes, it's not a Rottweiler on there.
844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. Here's the possibility for you if you'd like to call, and obviously we'll probably accept anything at this time. But I would like to know, have you ever caught or saw your parents' stuff? Like, you know, when you're a kid, like you got in and found out that your mom and dad liked to be tied up or something. And then secondly, have you ever had your kids mistakenly see your stuff or grab something that was yours?
Yeah, this is the first time that's ever happened, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully the last time.
Text is also 95500. And remember, when you do text the show, if you got a good comment, we will call you up, and please answer your phone, and also tell us if you do say, yeah, I'll go on the air with you. Tell us if you're a first time, long time. We'd love to, get a chance to talk to you.
My
poor
favorite
Josiah.
story related to this was a girlfriend of mine had her vibrator on her bedside table. And her youngest son, she has 3 boys, and her youngest son found it and came up to her and asked her what it was. And she's like, in the moment, as parents, you know this, we are so skilled at coming up with lies, like on the fly. And she was like, oh, it's daddy's beard massager. So that's what it became in the house, was the beard massager. I'm like, that was the most random explanation ever. But it worked. Yep.
Weed whacker.
By the way, I don't have the sound of what I was thinking about. What's going on, Alan? How you doing?
Good. So I've never had my kids find anything, but I did have my son ask me, do you know what a Wisconsin blow dryer is?
Oh, no.
I got to
Okay,
Google that
I don't
one.
even know what that is.
So have you guys ever seen the videos on Facebook of the guy working out and said, on Tuesday we do arms and everything?
I think I've seen those. No, I do. I
showed him that.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so, and how did you respond to that? Did you have to go do a little chat GPT
I had
on that?
to have a little chat with him and inform his mother of what his older brother was showing him.
Oh, wow. You know what's funny now? Now with the internet being so widely popular, everybody being on the internet, and now chat GPT, can you imagine what these kids are learning and knowing? These kids are going to be sexperts.
The definition of Wisconsin blow dryer
Can you
will
say it?
literally blow your mind. I cannot say that.
Yep.
You can say the name because obviously people in Wisconsin own blow dryers. What's going on, Sydney? How you doing?
It's a fun state.
Oh, man. I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're talking about how Kev's son found his sex dice. What did you have to add to this?
Yeah, it's so funny that you bring this up on the radio today because I was actually just thinking about it. When I was younger, like 10, my dad used to record me playing basketball. So one day I picked up the video camera to look back at my games and found my parents' sex tape.
Oh, no. Are you serious?
Found their highlights instead of your own.
Never be okay.
It was terrible, yeah. So, like, one of them walks in, drops the towel. I was like, that's enough. I'm done. Okay. I don't need my sex anymore.
I know you were worried about your own performance, but how was theirs?
He's got a better left hand than her. Oh my God! Can you imagine? That was the problem with videotapes. You didn't know which videotape was which videotape, or this was one. It was not a sex tape, but I remember popping in a VHS tape, popping it in there, and my brother had tried to tape a porn.
Oh my God!
On the video, so all of a sudden you're watching the videotape and you're like, okay, well, oh my God, look at this. What's going on? What's going on, Logan? How you doing?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning, buddy. How are you? What did you find of your dad's?
Dude, I found my dad's DVD when I was like 10, and the name of it was Toys for Twats.
Oh my
I
God!
remember the name.
Wow.
It's like a Christmas charity.
Yeah. Where did your dad keep his sex DVDs?
You know what's even worse is it was out of the case, and I can't remember exactly where I found it, but I think it was just on a dresser or something.
Oh, he just got done watching it. It was still warm.
Michelle, what's happening? How you doing? Hey, Michelle.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Michelle, your son found something that he shouldn't have found?
Yeah, so he's 24, and me and my fiance, we were getting ready to leave to go camping this past weekend, and we had a little quickie before we went, and I didn't realize he left one of our little sex toys out on my nightstand right next to the bed, and I told my son, because he was going to have a friend stay the night, I said, well, you can let him sleep in your room, and you can sleep in my bed, you know, it's got clean sheets, everything is good. I didn't even realize until we came home on Sunday that the lube was out and our little sex toy was out on my nightstand.
Oh, no.
And I was mortified, and I was like, oh, my God. I'm like, he didn't say nothing to me, of course, you know, he's 24, but.
You got it. You know, I think you ignore it. I think you just totally ignore it. But can you imagine, it doesn't make a difference how old he is. At 24 years old, you don't want to find your mom's lube.
Right.
Like, that's just not something that I want to have happen to me. What's going on, Lauren? How are you?
Hi, first time, long time.
Hey,
Lauren,
what's up? Yeah.
Oh, my God, I love you guys.
Oh,
Okay,
we love you.
We love you, too. I love you, too. I had to call and tell you guys, my best friend, when her daughter was a toddler, went into their room, into their side table drawer, and took out my friend's nipple clamps.
Oh, no.
And was running around the house with them.
Oh, no. Running around the house. Hey, quick question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever used nipple clamps? Because it doesn't seem like it would be something I would want to use.
I personally have never, but I guess my friend says
It's titillating.
It's quite the thrill.
I love it. Well, that's wonderful. I don't know if I'm honestly ever a person that would ever nipple clamp myself.
You don't think no pain?
I don't think I want that. To me, I got to be honest with you. I don't know if I want pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's awful. It's like getting your finger caught in a drawer. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit there and just slam my finger in a drawer. Oh, my gosh. Hold on a second. It says here, Dennis, I found a box of 20 vibrators in my mom's spare bedroom
20?
closet.
Oh, she had a collection.
Dennis,
Oh, my God.
what the hell is mom doing with that many vibrators?
I'm the same thing. I'm sitting here cleaning out her spare bedroom so she can move one day, and I pull out this brown cardboard box and I open it, and it's an entire box filled with brand new vibrators, still in the plastic, still in the box. It was absolutely insane.
Maybe she sold for pure romance or something.
Yeah. Did she have like a side
No,
hustle?
it's not like Mary Kay.
There's got to be something.
That's crazy.
No, because I asked her about them, and she said that she forgot that she had them. So
Oh, my
She
God.
lied
I
straight
don't
to your
know.
face.
You know what it is? It's
She
like
did.
underwear. Like, I can't throw away old underwear. Maybe you can't throw away old vibrators.
But these are brand new in the box, though.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe
These
she
are trophies.
did she rip off a Lover's Lane or something? Maybe she wanted by the law. That's
a band.
That's
Selling them on
crazy.
eBay, maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts. Oh man. Oh, this is a great one. Hold on, I got to end with this one. Ashley.
Good morning.
Good morning. Ashley's is more embarrassing than ever. Ashley, what happened?
Oh, my daughter, she's 3. She has a habit of taking her special things and putting them in her backpack before school. And my husband and I, he had to work day shift, so we had, had a little quickie. I left my vibrator on my nightstand, not really thinking anything of it. And then at the daycare, she, packed her little backpack up. I picked her up at the end of the day. The teacher was like, oh, I just tossed her name on the inside of her backpack. I was like, oh, okay. I, forgot that I didn't label it. Then I got home and I'm looking at the stuff in her backpack, and there's our pink vibrator.
Oh, my God. I would
mortified. I was like, oh, my gosh.
That's the best show and tell
Next time
ever.
we'll get there. I was like, I'm gonna make sure I check your backpack from now on.
Could you not look at her daycare person ever in the eyes after
No,
that?
she usually. No, I was like, you know what? It's gonna be one of the things we just choose not to discuss ever.
That's fantastic. All right, Mojo in the Morning. We are done for today. If you missed any portion of today's show, War of the Roses included, go back and check it out on our iHeartRadio app podcast or anywhere you get podcasts. Apple Music, Spotify, wherever. Just search Mojo in the Morning. Be back tomorrow. We got more chances for you to go to Florida. We have Tate McRae and Chris Brown tickets.